Welcome back to another play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Gold Coach franchise directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the great Monday night, Tuesday night, apologize, on March 21st, 2023. Tonight, the Montreal Canadiens are back at the Bell Center. They host the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we know Montreal lost the last game, and Amelia Tampa Bay against the Lightning for the score 5-3. They lost 3 of the last 4 games. And tonight they tried to come back and bounce back after the 3 losses, 9-4, 9-5, and 5-3, and 8-4 last week. Again, the fun of the crowd, the Bleu Blanc Rouge, les fans, the Montreal Canadiens. We have a few people knock the door. The game going to start very quickly, guys. I don't know. Usually this game in Montreal takes a little bit longer, but it's already at the national anthem. A couple of news for the Montreal Canadiens. Kirby Dach and Brendan Gallagher are back in the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. And then we send Anthony Richard to the Laval Rocket. So this is really the last news. News in NHL, the Colorado Avalanche just announced it gave an extension contract to the 3 years to the head coach, Gerard Bednar. So I just want to give you the last update. For that, we have a few people knock the door. I'm not going to, go all the way the best, but I can see Mr. Harry back in the house. Welcome back, Harry. Thanks with us. Mr. Marco Larrabee is in the house. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Kevin TB is in the house. We have Bossy Flower and Yann Gionnet are in the house. James with Vinny James and Yann, like I mentioned, all of you guys are in the chat. People will pop up a little bit later. And Rabinov is back in the house. The one hat trick tonight is going to be between Josh Anderson and Kourianov for the Montreal Canadiens. We expect Kirby Dach with Nick Suzuki and RHP. And Gallagher play on the third line for the Montreal Canadiens. We know Jesse Allen, one I did not mention to you, is out tonight with some kind of illness with the Montreal Canadiens. We expect VASILEVSKIY between the pipe. He has been out 31, 18, and 4 with a save percentage of 2.74 and save percentage of 914, goal against average of 2.74. And Montreal return again with Samuel Montembeault. Really surprised to see him, but 13, 14, and 3.36, 56, and a save percentage a little bit over 900. So that's happening tonight, guys. Thanks to be with us. Pierre Lambert is going to be the referee with Schroeder. And the Tampa Bay are 9-0-1 in the last 10 game against the Montreal Canadiens. And we expect, again, we see Gallagher back on the ice for the first time since January 3rd. So welcome back, Mr. Goalie. Here we go. The puck drop all the way on the defensive zone of the Montreal Canadiens. Battle now on the left side of Montembeault with Hoffman. Bring the puck outside the zone. Chasé went out by Hoffman, I think it was. But no chance for him to recover. But Montreal go to regroup. Justin Barron, guys, have 1 point the last 3 games with the Montreal Canadiens for a total of 4. And looking better and better. The Justin Barron, RHP don't play the puck the right corner. VASILEVSKIY hit solidly the defenseman of the Tampa et the recovery anyway par les Tampa attaqué now. Don't play the puck on the left side. Chassé par Brennan Point. Run the puck on the board. Intercept par le Montreal Canadien. Hold the puck now par Savard. Return the puck behind to Madison. Run the puck around the board. Anderson. Long stretch pass now. Back again to Suzuki. Return the puck now to Savard. To Suzuki. To Madison. Lead the puck now. Try the puck between skate of the Angel. Recovery par the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back outside the zone. Angel pass the puck in front of the bench on the Montreal. Attacking by Edmond at the right side. Edmond Tembo. Bring the puck around the board to opposite corner. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now pinch right now by the Tampa Bay, but intercept by Madison. Madison turn around, going to regroup on defensive zone. New plus coming for both teams. Savard waiting for the change of this. A little bit over 18 minutes to go. And now Savard waiting for the double swing. Break out for the Montreal Canadiens. Savard look at the right side, pass the puck to opposite, go back behind the net, behind the Kourianov. Delay offside for the Montreal Canadiens will be the first whistle of the night between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. We really appreciate my friend Players is back at Dak. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's Channel back in the house. Bossy Flower back in the house. Puck drop behind, recovery par cover service, run the puck on the board, intercept now by Tampa Bay Lightning on the right corner of Montembeau. Stankos get the puck now, pass the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul behind the net, control the puck, bring the puck at the Radish, tip by the Montreal Canadiens, skating by Montreal Canadiens. Go back now, it was Josh Anderson, play with Curanoff and Drouin. Now Tampa Bay attacking now on the right side of Montembeau, chasing now, Edmondson intercept the puck, draw the puck to Drouin. While we have the puck on the right side, cover service, hold the puck, cover service, hit the puck now. Cover service pass the puck in front of the bench of the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck bouncing back left and right. Recovery now by Colton. Return the puck behind the net to Sergachev, to Cole, Jan Cole behind the net of VASILEVSKIY. VASILEVSKIY skating with the puck. VASILEVSKIY. Cole skating with the puck. Don't play the puck. Intercept by Montreal. Go back DD. Set up now by Madison. Pass the puck to Barron. Barron return the puck now. Back to Madison. Skating to the blue line. Turn around. Intercept by Corey Perry. A little bit too far for Perry. Recovery now by Whiteman. Apologize. Whiteman. Don't play the puck. Chasing now by the Montreal. No icing, intercept by VASILEVSKIY, beginning the puck to Cernak, hit by the Montreal Canadiens, the right corner by Pesada. Pesada it with Pitlick and Tierney on the third line. Pitlick with the puck, back the puck to blind, set up by Madison, saved by VASILEVSKIY. The puck go, stay in the zone by the great play by Mike Madison, pass the puck to Pesada, return the puck to Pitlick, keep control of the puck, back to Tierney, back to Whiteman, Whiteman to Madison. Madison shoot the puck in front of the net, a rebound, block shot by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck bouncing back in front of the net. Finally, Tampa Bay is going to get out of the zone. But great play by the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be Belzile intercept the puck, bring the puck behind the net, set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Have some kind of difficulties by the pressure, Montreal Canadiens by Belzile. Belzile, the right side of VASILEVSKIY, intercept now by Maroon. Maroon shoot the puck in front of the net, in front of the bench on Montreal, going to regroup by Montreal. Turn around, transition quickly. Go back to Belzile. Belzile now the blind, try pass to the other side, diving the puck in the right corner. Go back in the back door, intercept now in front of the bench, in front of VASILEVSKIY. The Tampa Bay Lightning, great opportunity for Montreal, but not good enough to take advantage. Point now, don't pay par behind Montembeau, intercept the puck by Montembeau, pass the puck now to Barron, bring the puck on the board, pinch by the Tampa Bay, the puck outside zone by Mike Hoffman. Mike Hoffman now don't pay the puck to oppose the corner, intercept the Tampa Bay Lightning, go back now to the wall, back now by Gallagher, I believe, it loses the puck. We have first penalty of the night. Coming for the Tampa Bay Lightning, 2-minute tripping called by Pierre Lambert, and Montreal going to take advantage of the first power play tonight between the Montreal and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Power play for Montreal are 16.7%, 28 in NHL. The PK Tampa Bay Lightning 79.6 with 16, and the standing for the PK for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. We have a few people knock the door. We have William McClary is in the house right now. We have N. Rabinov is in the house, and free stuff. Welcome back. We have a lot of game guys live at that moment. I think we have 7 of the 13 game live. Active, so we're going to give you a little bit more information about what's going on around the league, where we have a chance. Look like for the Panthers score, by the way, on that one there. So I'll give you a little bit more update. Everything. Montreal is still on the power play, by the way. Go back now on the right side. VASILEVSKIY hold the puck, but in front of it. Back door, shoot the puck over VASILEVSKIY. Great opportunity for Montreal Canadiens, but could not get it. Puck go back at the blind, set up by RHP, pass the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman onto the wall. Hoffman control the puck. Hoffman's coming, pass the puck to the skill, read the puck to the blind, back to Madison. Madison walk the blue line now, looking now, pass on the right side to Anderson. Anderson keep control the puck, back to Madison. Madison now looking, back to Anderson. Anderson keep control to the wall, return the puck to Madison. Madison looking now, Madison pass to the wall to Ski. On the left side, Ski on the back door. RHP missed that puck over there, missed a great tip, and for 50 seconds to go. Ski now control the puck. Montreal, great control of the power play. Back to Madison. Madison now should tip in front of the net by Anderson. Recovery by at the right corner. Went back to Ski to RHP. Pass the one to Anderson. Battle now on the left side. RHP tried to helping Anderson. Intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning. And slowly going to dump the puck behind Montembeau. Great first at the 90 seconds for the power play for Montreal with 0 shot on the net. But good opportunity puck movement. Back to Barron. Barron return the puck behind. Set up now by Drouin. Back to I don't know, it was anyhow back again to Drouin, back to the wall. The Tampa Bay lose the puck, recovered by Drouin. Drouin looking out, change the direction, hold the puck to the wall. Dwayne back in the lineup, by the way. Back again to Byron. Byron to Dwayne. Byron pass to Byron. Byron should part. Tip in front of Vasilevsky, like I said, rebound to the left side. It was Anderson still on the ice, by the way. Go back on the right corner. Recovery by Sergachev. Ran the puck on the board. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone. And recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck back to the left side. Intercepted by Angel. Back on the ice. 5-5. The power play of Montreal did not do very well on that one. So one shot on that power play. That's pretty much what we got so far. Anyhow, I'll go back to Brandon Point. Brandon Point have over 43 goals this year. 43 goals. Go back now to opposite corner. Leave the puck to left side. Don't play the puck behind the net by Angel. Recovery by Doc. Doc pass the puck to the wall. Get out of the zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Attaqué now. Combine now by the captain. Captain hold the puck to blind. Pass the puck to Doc. Doc control the puck right there. Flying on the ice. Doc at the right side. Vasilevsky control the puck now. Shoot at the back end. Vasilevsky make a save. No rebound. You can see now Kirby Doc flying tonight. Great to see the big 77 Montreal Canadian number on the ice for the Montreal. We have first TV timeout of the night. Montreal 3 shots versus 0 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the like. I don't know why this is coming twice, by the way. I don't know. Pretty sure Monty has earned his already and Rabinoff. Question, coach. I fully believe that MSC is sending a clear message to Montalvo. He can be the starter next year. Now earn it. These last 12 games. I'm not sure about that, Rick. I can understand your point of view. It's a one theory. My second theory will be like maybe Jake Allen is fatigued. Maybe he see Montembeau looking better right now, and he go with the hot goalies. Then on the flip side, like you said, maybe they want to see what Montembeau can do and prove to Montreal Canadiens if he still can be a consistency goaltender in NHL and really become a good solid backup number 2 and maybe helping Montreal to make some move if they need to from Jake Allen at some point. That's my other theory, but I don't see it's going to be like 9-3 the last 12 game. I think it will be a little bit more like 7-5 at the end, maybe 6 versus 6. But he looked like he left the Montembeau there because he really believe right now Montembeau is the best goaltender for the last 3 games. And Allen for the last 2 games did not do well. And that's maybe one reason there. But yeah, possible theory is working too. And then we need to really know what he looked like at the end, honestly. Give me 2 of those, not good. Chicken wings. RJ 1-1 Flowers, Flower Panthers. Mr. Alan Barnes is in the house. Angel 1 return in the house tonight. Have a great night. Going back to surfing and watching the ad win tonight. Awesome. Angel 1, thanks to be with us. Face out de la Montreal. Montreal don't the puck all the back on defensive zone. The puck bounces back. No icing. Going right now. Recovery the Tampa Bay Lightning by Edmund. Loud the puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing back now to opposite side. It's going to be all the way back on behind Montreal. And we have icing from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay have only 1 shot since the beginning of this game. Again, the Montreal Canadiens. It's just happening right there. Welcome back. Pearl Bix pass the puck. Melissa Zebra is in the house. Welcome. Montreal try to get a puck intercept by Anderson. Return by the defenseman. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens is going to be Kovacevic. Return the puck in front of Montembeau. Kovacevic pass the puck. Long stretch pass now by Vasilevsky. Kovac behind him. Very bad play by Montreal. I had no clue what it was all about this shot by Kovacevic, I believe. I don't know. Not get it, that one over there. What the heck it was trying. Kovacevic should have puck that way in the corner. Here we go. Our friend Zonk is in the house. So welcome aboard from Portugal. Welcome. Thanks for being joined us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Hopefully doing well, Mr. from Portugal. Go back now by Tampa Bay. Go back DDD. Set up now. Pass the puck in the zone. Brandon point most on breakaway. Point out the puck on the right side. Point shoot the puck. A black shot. But recovery by the left side. Shoot the puck Tampa Bay. Break save by Montembeault. Go back behind the net. The puck bouncing back behind Montembeault. The puck is still alive. And finally, the referee called whistle and stop the play on the right side of Montembeault. And after Ajol missed an opportunity, after Brendan point two with Kucherov, the top line for the Tampa Bay Lightning, they have a great play right there. You can see Brendan point try to get around Madison, and then the puck bouncing back, a return by Kucherov, and point puck behind Montembeault. The puck stuck behind the stick. And then that's what I called about that. They're going to have a face-up on the right side of Montembeault. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Rodolphe, coach, which team has the more Quebecois people at the game, Florida or Tampa Bay? Florida, Rodolphe. The reason behind that is because in Florida is more in South Florida, whereas Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, and Miami, three big areas where many people from Canada, from Quebec, moves during the winter time, compared to the little bit northwest of the Florida, when I'm talking about Tampa Bay, Clearwater, Marco Island, everything like that. So more Quebecois and South Florida around the Florida Panthers. So when you go those games, in the past, it was about 70-30. Now it's a little bit more 60-40. But that's why Montreal shoot the puck right there, recovery, and Kirby Dack score for the Montreal Canadiens. Kirby Dack back in the lineup, a score for the Montreal, and that gave the Montreal take the lead 1-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. About that one over there. Sorry about that. A really bad play by Radic and gave the puck to Nick Suzuki. Suzuki found a way to get Kirby Dack. Dack scored his first goal back in the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. His 13th of the year. Suzuki got already a point. And you can see all the way the machine of Montreal, not the machine, but the Montreal Canadiens with Kirby Dack in the lineup. It changed completely who they are and take the lead 1-0 against Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. At the Bell Center with 11 minutes to go remaining at this game. Again, the Tampa Bay and the Montreal Canadiens going to get the clock back normal. There we go. And that's what we'll get a bit. The Montreal Canadiens take the lead 1-0. Go back now to Hoffman. Hoffman's coming at the right side. Should have puck. Vasilevsky make a save. No rebound. Again, a very bad play by Radic gave the Montreal Canadiens that first goal of the night with Kirby Dack score for the Montreal Canadiens. His 13th of the year. Wow. Surprisingly, Montreal take the lead 1-0 against Tampa Bay Lightning. That's a good news for the Montreal. Montreal score, Doc, first of 13 of the year. And assisted by the number 14, Suzuki. That's what got that. 33 point for Nick Suzuki. And Doc take a good impression all the way. Mikko Sharks is in the house. Man, Doc is so good. What did Montreal trade for him again? Yeah, absolutely. Total play Boston tonight. Mikko, yeah, absolutely. John Gregor, welcome back, John. Hopefully doing the run show the puck in front of net. Kurenoff almost missed, almost scored that one over there. Great play by Jonathan Drouin to find Kurenoff in front of net. By the way, Kurenoff was in front of the net. Go back by Tampa Bay Lightning, attacking out on the left side of Montembeault. Show the puck, missed the net completely. Recovery by Montreal, win the puck behind Cirelli. Battle went out with, I think Zornak was there, and Killon lose the puck. Finally, go back to Montreal. Drouin led the puck, intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning. Drouin's coming in offensive zone. We have offside at the blind by Jonathan Drouin. We want to reset. Thanks so much for the likes we got tonight. RHP is a sneaky good one. Marco Larabi, you're absolutely right about that one for sure. And that's what we got right there. And we're going to reset on the left side on the neutral zone in front of the bench of the Tampa Bay Lightning. No surprise, coach. Tampa has not been the same since Cooper bench. First time I said it will backfire about that. Go back now, Montreal. They on the road, they're not very good. They are 17, 16, and 1, I believe. Anyhow, Sergachev behind the net, bring the puck now to Radish, pass the puck to the board, intercept by Colton, pass the puck in neutral zone, intercept by Barron. Barron now in front of Montembeault, keep the puck to Tierney. Tierney turn around, load the puck now, pass the puck back to Barron. Barron, the right side, Montembeault. Show the puck on the neutral zone, the puck bouncing back and thumping out. Montreal attacking by Tierney, Tierney on the back end, in front of the net, show the puck, miss the net. Great play by Tierney. No chance for Pesada to put the puck in the net. Go back by Nick Paul, leave the puck to the side, intercept now by Paul, returning the puck deep in the zone. Montreal intercept by Savard. Savard's coming behind the Montembeault, hold the puck now. Montembeault now behind the net. Savard keep the puck, shoot the puck to Tampa Bay Lightning, kick by Emmons, by Madison out of the play. We're going to reset on the left side of Montembeault. Another TV timeout, the second of the night between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. A little bit over 9 minutes to go remaining. The Montreal Canadiens take the lead 1-0 with a goal of Kirby Dach. Is 13th of the year, assisted by, of course, Nick Suzuki, the captain. So right about Marco. Mr. Luke, back in the house. Mr. Luke, long time we don't see you. Let's see what's going on around the league because we have 13 games in NHL tonight. We want to give you a little bit more update what's going on. The Rangers 0-0 at the half of the first period. The Panthers tied the game 1-1 with the Flyers. We had Tkachuk again, score is 34 the years. A Farabi for the Flyers, 1-1 for them. 0-0 Devils and the Wall. The Predator take the lead 1-0 again. The Sabres. Tomasino score is 4 of the year. The Senator take the lead 1-0 again. The Boston Bruins. Gabriel score is 2nd of the year. The Canadiens take the lead 1-0. The Capital take the lead 1-0 right now, just over the Blue Jacket. 7:30 Islanders holds the Toronto Maple Leafs. 8 o'clock the Jets Coyotes, following by the Red Wings versus the Blues. 8:30, the Star holds the Kraken, the Ducks and the Flame at 10, and at 10 o'clock, of course, the Golden Knight Canuck for the game number 13 of the night. So we're going to give you a little bit everything you need to know about the league, around the league at that moment. Like I mentioned, 7 games live at that moment in NHL, a lot of action. We are almost at the end of the season already with about 12 games for most of the game, for most of the team. Face off left side Montembeault, winning par le Tampa Bay Lightning. Tombé le puck par Montreal Canadiens. After that, RHP pass the puck, chasé par Edmund. In front of RHP, we have a puck in the corner. Edmund try the puck around, and Montreal try the puck in front of the net, and recovery par le Tampa Bay Lightning. Turn around by RHP, not good enough to get the puck, and now attacking by Ejol. Ejol right side of Montembeault. Passing to Kucherov, show the puck on the left side, but no chance for Kucherov. Go back in the corner, recovery by the Tampa Bay, bring by the blind, a little bit too far for the Tampa Bay Lightning point, but finally get the puck on defensive zone, going to regroup by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back, Didi set up now by Perpix. Perpix pass the puck to Edmund. Edmund's coming out, down the puck behind Montembeault to opposite corner, second by Madison, pressure by the Tampa Bay Lightning, putting puck behind the net at Brennan Point. Maybe that point was Agel back again to Savard. Savard has the puck, intercept by Kucherov, pass the puck blind, intercept by Nick Suzuki, pass the puck to Kirby Dach. Dach's going to the red line, don't play puck in the right corner, chasing out by Sonak and Doc. Sonak pass the puck now to the D, intercept by Ertman, ran the puck around the board, intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning, return the puck to Edmund at the left side of VASILEVSKIY. He's going to break out. Go back to Tampa Bay Lightning, pressure by Montreal, no chance. Sonak intercept the puck, don't play puck out of the play on the bench on the Montreal Canadiens, going to reset on neutral zone. And Rabinov can use repeat this highway robbery again. Will be interesting. Marco Dak, Spirit Animal. We want to say congratulations, guys, to Marco Rabi. Find a new house, a new home, and Asbury in Ontario. So congratulations, Marco. Marco is a co-host, guys, to HABS branch, your Sunday rendezvous. Every Sunday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, you can join us and talking about the Montreal Canadiens. And Marco has been with us in the beginning of the season as a co-host, bring a lot of great knowledge about hockey, for sure. Go back now by Montreal, it's set up by Byron, behind the net of Montembeau. Lot of puck in neutral zone, set up by Tampa Bay, but lose the puck. Hoffman can recover the puck, but not good enough to keep the puck with him. But battle now in front of the bench on the Montreal. And finally, Belzile still the puck. Gallagher is on the ice. Gallagher with the puck now. Gallagher shoot the puck, missed barely the net, recovery at the right defenseman, but the Montreal Canadiens set up by Belzile. Belzile to Byron. Byron fire the puck and missed again the net. Go back to opposite corner. Belzile keep the puck in the zone, but finally Tampa is going to get out of the zone by Bourré, I believe, on the right side of the Tampa, the Montembeau. Pack the puck in the net by Edmondson. Intercept now by the four-line by the Tampa Bay, but they bouncing the puck all the way back to VASILEVSKIY. A very bad play at Tampa Bay. I think he's going to rebuild behind the net. And go back. DDD set up by Redditch, I believe, by the point neutral zone. The puck bouncing back by Montembeau. No chance for the Tampa Bay. Montembeau ran the puck on the board. Intercept by Maroon. Pass the puck behind to Perry. Perry went out. Behind the bat. We know Belmont does not play tonight for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back behind the net by Perry. Battle now on the left side. Chasé par le Montreal Canadien. Point pas de blind. Intercept now by Perpix. Bring the puck behind Perry. Point intercept par Montreal Canadien. Pass the puck on the board. The puck bounces back to Perry. Perry drives the puck in front of the net. Nobody there. Perry recovered. Pass the puck to the right defenseman. Pass now by Cirelli. Cirelli try to get the puck around. Cirelli battle now in front of the bench. In front of Montembeau. Intercept now by Perpix. Return the puck behind the net to Maroon. Maroon now battle with cover service. And Maroon win the battle. Keep control the puck on the right corner of Montembeau. Still with cover service. Bring the puck in front of the net. No chance. But back by Perpix. Shoot the puck in front of Montembeau. Miss the net. In front with Kaylorn around. But Montreal try the puck outside the zone. Finally did it. Regroup by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Already in transition. But the Montreal intercept the puck. Going to dump the puck on defensive zone. First one to get there is the Tampa Bay Lightning. Maroon pass the puck to Perpix. Long stretch pass in the zone. Tip by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pass the puck in an offensive zone. Intercept by Drouin. Pass the puck to Byron. Byron pass the puck now to Kuryanov. Attacking now. Kuryanov pass the puck to Drouin. Drouin's coming out. Shoot the puck. Et le but! Jonathan Drouin score for the Montreal Canadiens. What a great play by Kuryanov. And the Montreal Canadiens take the lead 2-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Jonathan Drouin respond and score for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Gave the lead 2-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. What a great play by Kuryanov, guys, to pass the puck to Drouin. Gave the lead 2-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have to give credit for Kuryanov, but what a great shot by Drouin over the right shoulder of the VASILEVSKIY. Yes, the right shoulder of VASILEVSKIY gave the lead 2-0 for the Montreal Canadiens. We have to, again, Drouin scored his second goal of the year for the Montreal Canadiens this year. Drouin is the best scorer, number the points sent generate with the Montreal Canadiens. So turn around right there by the Tampa Bay Lightning, second of the night, and Montreal took advantage of that. 2 goals and 9 shots for Montreal Canadiens. We have a TV timeout. We're going to get there. Welcome back, Stu. Stupidaso. Welcome back, Stu. Welcome back, Mr. Gary Cournoyer. Walk late tonight. Glad to have the Roadrunner back in the house. Hopefully, the brother, the Chevreuil, Michael Cournoyer is going to be back very soon. Randy V is in the house. Welcome back. Respond after benching. I flip a coin on this game, Gary. You're absolutely right about that. The Cap take the lead 2-0. Mr. Andy Couivula, welcome back in the house, Andy. Hopefully you're doing well, by the way. Andy, we're always missing you, my friend, every time you come here. We miss you if you will not come here. I have a feeling Dwight would score tonight, and now he's make it a hat trick. Like he says, I think you said he's going to get a hat trick tonight. We'll be interesting to see that for sure. We have a couple of 13 games in NHL tonight, guys. The Browns tied the game 1-1. Krejcik score on the power play goal, by the way. The Predators take the lead 2-0 against the Buffalo Sabres. Mike Duchesne score. The Flyers Panthers 1-1. The Rangers 0-0. With Nancy Rogers. Then the Capitals take the lead 2-0 against the Blue Jackets. TJ score. And that's happening there. Toronto just starting the game, by the way. We're going to follow, of course, all the update you need to know between the Montreal between the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight and that's happening for them. That's okay, Andy. We appreciate that. Why is Tampa Bay so bad on the road? Not sure about that one over there. And that will give not a good news for Montreal win tonight. But it is what it is, all right? 5:16 to go remaining on the first period, guys. Montreal lead 2-0. Again, Drouin scored his second goal of the game of the season, assisted by Kurnev. Like Marco said, Kurnev did an amazing, great play on the pass, the puck. Go back to Montreal, regroup the puck, go Didi, don't play the puck on the left side. We have a whistle, icing for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got so far. Drouin score, like I mentioned here. Drouin, second goal of the season, assisted by Kurnev. Not catching them, don't worry. Jake McCanoy, welcome back in the house. Welcome again. I'm good, man. Like everything like that. Go back behind the net, set up my Montreal, lose the puck all the way back defensively. Return now in front of the bench for Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back now. Going to be icing for Isaac. We're going to recovery in front of the neutral zone. The New York Rangers take the lead 1-0. Great to hear that, Andy. The Rangers play again Carolina Hurricane tonight. 13 game, guys, in NHL in action. We're going to give you the best information. Marcus Gallagher back in the lineup tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. For me, the Rangers is Tyler Motte score. Tyler Motte score for that. Gallagher now battle for the left side. Battle now in the right side. VASILEVSKIY playing puck in front of the net. No chance. Intercept now by Perry. 4-line for the Tampa Bay on the ice. Perry kick out the puck to Maroon. And Maroon looking out. Playing puck in the back door. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Puck back to Kovacevic. Leave the puck now to Belzile. Belzile skating with the puck. Pass the puck now to Kovacevic. Pass the puck to Gallagher. Gallagher fire puck. Hit the stick of the Montreal, the Tampa Bay, go back at the corner, chasing by Hoffman. Hoffman turn around, and Montreal Canadiens go have a penalty right away by the Gallagher. That score, Gallagher go to penalty bench. The penalty, that's a two-turn reaction for turn player back on the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got. Power play Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, the Montreal Canadiens tonight. The Tampa Bay Lightning guys power play, one of the best, but not in the best in NHL, but they're pretty good overall. They are 25.3, yes, so they are number third in NHL, and their PK Montreal is 72.3, almost at the bottom in NHL. So that's what we got right now with a little bit over 4 minutes to go remaining on this period between Montreal and Tampa Bay Lightning. 2-0 Montreal, go back at the blind, set up now by Sergachev, pass the puck to Kucherov, leaves the puck now to Brandon Point, pass the puck now to Sergachev. Stanko is on the ice. I did not mention a lot. Stanko tonight goes Sergachev back to Point in front of it, tip in front to kill him, no chance. Salvatore back outside the zone. Finally, he did. He go back all the way back on defensive zone. The first one to get at Sergachev, chasing by RHP. Go back now. First opportunity for the Tampa Bay on the power play tonight. Go back now, draw the puck to Brandon Point at the red lines, coming to the blue line, kick out the puck now to the board to Keman, back to Point. Point return the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev walk the blue line, looking now, pass to Stankos. Stankos at the back end, return the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev in the middle, back to Stankos. Stankos walk on the blue line a little bit more, looking left and right. Stankos fire puck, tip and puck on the left side, Kucherov, chasé par le Montreal Canadien. Padon now, and help by Kelan. Kelan get hit by Savard or Edmondson, go back behind the net with RHP. Lock the puck, intercept by Sergachev the blue line. Great play by Sergachev. Go back now to Kucherov. Kucherov now the back end at the left side of Montembeault. Sergachev looking back to Kucherov. Pass to the Point. Point tries to shoot the puck. Block shot for Stankos. Goes to Sergachev. Fire the puck. Miss the net barely by Kucherov in front of the Point. Point Montembeault make a big save on the shot of the Kucherov at the Point, but the puck bouncing back on defensive zone. C'est là par Kucherov, leave the puck to Kilon. Kilon contre pas de laisser Montembeault. Kilon to Kucherov. Kucherov left to Sergachev. Sergachev back to Kucherov to Stankos. Stankos looking now, fire puck, black shot or maybe miss the net completely avec Kilon. Kilon to Kucherov in front of the Point. Point intercept par Montreal, but Sergachev find a way to keep the puck in the zone, but the puck go out of the play, go to a set on left side of Montembeault. And the puck movement of the Tampa Bay is excellent. For the Montreal, Montembeault make a big save on the one-timer shot in front of the net by Brandon Point. We have to give credit for Montembeault. Black shot on the right shoulder. And then the puck drop on the right side of Montembeault. And Savard saved the situation when he recovered the puck. We have a face-off now on the defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens. 2:34 to go remaining on the first period. Still Montreal 2. Drouin and Kirby Doc score for the Montreal Canadiens. Suzuki on the ice right now, the left side of Montembeault. We have right now Perry, Colton, and Nick Paul on the ice with Bernard Agel. Winning by the Suzuki, by the puck bouncing back to Edmund. Edmund walk at the blind, shoot in front of net. Montembeault make a save, go back on the left side, pitch benching by Perry, go back by cover service. We have 4 people in the right corner. And we have now winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning, but Perry try to get back behind the net and go recover in front of the net of the Montembeault. Get out of the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Lob the puck on defensive zone. Chasing out by Nick Suzuki. Go be recovered behind the net of VASILEVSKIY and with Edmund battle one with the hands, the stick with a stick, but no chance. Go back now by Perpix getting a puck. Perpix get out of the zone. Perpix to the blue line. Perpix to the red line. Kick out the puck. Don't play a puck in front of Montembeault. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. We have Evan Strink. 3 shots on the power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning, but no goal for them. They're going to try to catch up the 2-goal trail right now. Again, the Montreal Canadiens go back in neutral zone. Tombé par Montreal. Turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck bouncing back. Maroon to get a puck and no chance. The Montreal intercept. Go back on defensive zone. The Montreal going to regroup. Go DD. Set up by Edmondson. Return puck behind the net. Set up now by Madison. The puck bouncing back. Intercept by Tampa Bay. Bring the puck in front to Maroon. Maroon keep the puck on the side of Montembeault. Montembeault skinning with Maroon skinning with the puck. Hold the puck in the right corner. Go back on the right side of Montembeault. Intercept Tampa Bay. Go back to the blind. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Tip the net. And intercept by Montreal. Go back around by Hoffman, kick out the puck on zone, neutral zone, reset by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back now by Cernak on the left side of Montembeault. Cernak behind the net, now the Montembeault. Cernak contre le puck. Cernak by the puck du blind, set up now. Shoot the puck by Sergachev, miss the black shot in front of the net, recovered by the Doc. Long stretch pass now, intercept now by a great play by Cernak. Cernak attacking the left side. Cernak shoot the puck, Montembeault make a save, go back at the opposite Sergachev. Sergachev return the puck on the left side, recover Tampa Bay Lightning, kick contre le puck, and Montreal struggle a bit more. Intercept now by Montreal. Madison pass the puck now to Hoffman. Hoffman get out, go back to Kirby Doc, don't play a puck at the right corner, chased by Anderson, behind the net VASILEVSKIY. But now we have Cernak with Anderson, punch him out by on the right corner. Tampa Bay find a way to get a puck outside the zone to the board, get out of the zone, and you're going to give the puck to Montreal, going to regroup on defensive zone, and set up there now par le Montreal Canadien, attaqué now par Kurnev. Kurnev on the left side. Kurnev could control, par in front of the net, but bouncing back in front of VASILEVSKIY. Pitlick try puck, no chance. Go back to Drouin. Drouin keep control the puck. Bring it in front of the net, no chance. The puck bouncing back by Kucherov. Pass the puck to Sergachev. Sergachev chased by Pitlick. Don't put the puck, and Barron's going to recover. It's going to be the end of this first period. The Montreal Canadiens going to be out of this period, guys, on the lead by 2 goals tonight. Wow, Montreal Canadiens prove a lot of great resistance at the first period. First of all, at 8:27, Kirby Doc 13 of the year, assist by Nick Suzuki, the captain, 33 assists for the year. And then 14 minutes, exactly at 14, Drouin second of the year. Barron again, 1 more point for Barron tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. And Kurnev got an assist. 10 shots for both teams. Both teams have 0-1 on the power play. This is the complete the first period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. After 20 minutes at the Bell Center, Montreal Canadiens 2 and the Tampa Bay Lightning 0. We'll set up all the update you need to know what's going on around the league in the next couple of minutes. Thanks to be joining us. If you don't click on the like, guys, if you don't mind to do that, that'd be great. If you are not subscribed, if you can do that, that'd be better for us. If you can do that. If you want to become member of the Hockey Nation Show to support the channel, that'd be awesome if you can do that. So thanks so much for all the moderators we got in the chat tonight at this game between the Montreal and the Tampa Bay Lightning. We won't set up all the information we need to know. And we're going to have a good conversation in the chat. First of all, we have 13 games in NHL. Let's see what's going on around the league, guys. First of all, after 20 minutes at the Madison Square Garden, the Rangers 1 and the Carolina 0. Tyler Motte score is 6 of the year. At the Wells Fargo Bank Arena in Philadelphia, 1-1 after 20 minutes. Tkachuk, 34 of the years. Farabee is 12 of the years. 0-0 at the New Jersey. So far, Devil at the wall. The Predators take the lead 2-0 against the Sabres. Sabres don't go nowhere right now. Thomas Senato and Matt Duchene score is 20 of the year for Matt Duchene. The Boston Bruins take 2-0 at the end of the first period. Krejcik and DeBrusk score. And for the Senator, Grabel second. The Montreal take the lead 2-0. The Capitals do the same thing 2-0. 3-0 now. 3-0 for Capitals after 60 minutes, so 4 minutes to go remaining. Ovechkin score is 40 of the years. Ovechkin just beat Wayne Gretzky for a consecutive 40 goal in NHL straight for Ovechkin. Congratulations for Ovechkin. Oshie score, and now we have Sheehy score 0-0 at the beginning of the first period between Islanders.
Super chat.
That's what we got so far. And we've got an excellent super chat, ladies and gentlemen, by our friend Alexandre Maillard. Super chat, chop. What a great super chat first of the night from Mr. Alexandre Maillard. Thanks so much for contribute to the Hockey Nation live show support, and very kind of each one of you. Alexandre Maillard, welcome back in the chat. Excellent first pair for Claude Richard. Julien Cormier knocked the door. Welcome back in the house. Jeremy N is in the house. VASILEVSKIY, Julien. Ravina, Carolina, two very good so far. Look very good so far. No question. Et earn lineup spot next year. Still early, but we have to still there. Tampa Bay parlay. Wow, can it get any worse? Real deal. We're in our top tonight. Jake in our top have some kind of health problem with the family, so he's not going to be here tonight so far. Maybe later about that. We have all the update for RJ. Try to pick it up here. Julien Cormier, welcome back. Like I mentioned, Claude Richard, our friend. Marco, thanks so much again. And Nate, that third goal. Let's go. Jake McEnroe, story of the period. Montebo solid 2 goals because the player going to the net. Great point about that one over there. Without VASILEVSKIY, Tampa is nothing. Alex is a beauty. Great member of the Canadiens. Thanks so much. Joseph Laham, stopping by the hit. The likes. Thanks so much, Mr. Joseph. Hopefully doing well. You and your family. The Blue Jackets score, by the way, to cut the lead from 3-0 to 3-1. You're welcome, Julien. Did not let the chance for Elliott to be better in the pass. And we see now what it does real. Some people just wake up. Go Columbus, go for Jake McEnroe. We'll go to the TV timeout, guys, for the first period. We're going to get there. I'll be back very shortly to try to recover my voice, get some drink, water to helping me. So don't go nowhere, guys. Stay with me. I'll be back very shortly.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Oh.
Sorry about the delay today, a little bit later. But I take turn to take a break around here. We'll see what happened around the league, guys. The Toronto Maple Leafs lead the league 1-0 again. Islanders. Lafferty score for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 3-1 the Capitals, 2-0 Montreal, 2-1 Boston Bruins, 2-0 Nashville, 1-1 Flyers, 0-0 Devils, Rangers 1-0 Tampa, and 6 for Jake McEnroe. Coach eating a whole watermelon. No, but I take 2 pieces, Marco. And yeah, so that's what I eat right now. And then thanks so much for the likes. I have a Mommy remote, last convert remote years ago. Playoff Tampa will remove Elliott from the sheet. Play 100% with VASILEVSKIY because they are nothing without him. Jeremy N. About that. Thanks so much for all the likes. We just wait for the puck to come back on the second period, guys. We're going to follow this game tonight. Then don't forget tomorrow night the warm-up show with the hockey coach, Goaltender Frenchy, and Mr. Inartap. And then I'm do the app daily news every single day, so you can go that way. You can watching this every day at 11 o'clock. NHL is a joke. You need to change the player format. Jake, what kind of format you would like to have, Jake, for the NHL? Don't like the format, Jake. 1-1-6 to 7 each other. We hope to win, but if we lose, no problem. Elliott is on the goal. For what Jeremy said, Jake, what playoff format? There we go. Everybody ask him, what format, Jake, you talking about? Uh, that's what we got, guys, tonight. Thanks for joining us. We want to thank all the moderators, exactly, because team have now a 4 month who they are already playing. But at the end, Jake, I don't think so. That would change a lot. That's the funny thing about that because at 1-8 right now, that's exactly what we got. 2-7 is exactly what we got. Now, only thing can change is 3, 4, 5, and 6 at the end of the day. That's pretty much what you got right there. So that's true. We are not since November. Not necessary, right? Because if the Devils finish first, the Canadiens finish second. Since November, everybody think it was the New Jersey Devils against the Rangers, but now it could be the Carolina Hurricane. So it's happened sometime, but think about the Central Division. Think about the Pacific Division, guys. Since November, Winnipeg was with second place with Minnesota. Now Colorado is jumping top 3. Since the beginning of the year, Vegas was set at first place. Seattle Kraken was second and third. Now it's number 4. And they have a race between Los Angeles Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights. So you have 3 divisions on the 4 are not confirmed since November are going to be in the playoff, the number 2, number 3. So I don't know. When you said we know since November, you only know Tampa Bay and Toronto. That's it. The rest you don't know yet. In my opinion, Dave Zucker is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Dave Zucker. Thanks to be a part of the show. Go Rangers, go 1-0, Mr. Dave. Thanks to be with us. That's me. And now, Mr. Owens, a doctor. Spelling is a perfect Marco. By the way, guys, Dave Zucker, we talk a lot of time about speed recovery from Roger, from Richard, from Jose Duarte, and everything, and we have to say the same thing for Dave Zucker, guys. Speed recovery for Dave. Dave was really before his incident, he was a really great doctor and in the Florida area. And now he suffered with an accident. And we always wish the best for Dave Zucker because you talk about adversity, guys. Talk about challenge in life. That's the one here, right there, Dave Zucker. Many of us would never, I'll be honest with you, I would never do what he did for his health. His fight every single day. And that's what he is, a very positive man, a great husband, a great father, and he loves the hockey, and they have great son, great wife. But again, life is fragile, and he battled with that every single day. And, I saw that. I see him a lot, and not easy, but he still enjoy life like we do every single day. So prayer and thought about Dave Zucker, my friend. KLS is in the house. Welcome aboard, KLS. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. So I can just make the save of the year for what Luciano said. I didn't see that right now. Sleeping out for a few, but we'll be back soon. Sharing for those. Thanks so much, Dave, about that. The playoffs are very fluid and unpredictable, except the officially, and there's some cases. Julien called me about that. Elliot in the net for the ball. No, VASILEVSKIY. For them, 8, Marco, easy. Here we go, we'll get there. And then that is on the net for the balls. VASILEVSKIY was, I don't know, well, did not know. David, sound like an inspired dude. Yeah, it was said, Marco. He is. The puck is going to start now, and the Montreal Canadiens are going to be back for the second period, guys. Nicolas was not here to let us know what's going on with Nicolas. Just kidding, Nicolas. Second period, we're going to restart now. For the Montreal Canadiens. KLS back in the line in the chat tonight along the Red Wings tonight. Again, the Blues. Now for much, I really your friendship. You're welcome, my friend. Always a pleasure. And you know, you are an inspiration for many of us. Face off now en neutral zone. Jonathan Drouin with Anderson et Kuranov. Bonne deuxième période, mes amis, pour les Bleus, Blancs, Rouges. Drouin win the face-off. Back again to Byron. Byron to red line. Byron got an assist tonight, guys. This gave him 5 points in the last 4 games. Go back at the corner. Bix pass the puck to the board to Edmund. Win the puck on the board. Tampa try to get puck out. Intercept by Byron. Pinch now. Helping by Edmund behind the net. Behind. And then Anderson try to get a puck to Bix. Bix win the ball out. Back again to Nick Paul. Nick Paul is coming at the left side of the Montalbo. Nick Paul pass the puck. Intercept by Montreal. Puck go back in the right corner. Set up now by, is it Point? I'm not sure. Go back behind the net. We have Byron. Intercept Tampa Bay. Shoot the puck. Montalbo make a save alone in front of the net by Nick Paul with Killorn. Go back to Killorn. Killorn don't pay puck behind the net. It was 10 goals, by the way, earlier. Go back now by Edmondson. Win the puck. Intercept now by Killorn. Then down in Montreal, go to get out of the zone, attacking up at Drouin. Drouin hold the puck more, lob the puck, and the puck bouncing back behind the Vasilevsky. Play the puck and pass the puck to Edmund. Edmund pass the puck now. The puck bouncing back in front of him. Intercept the captain, the ski. Pass the puck in front of RHP, a bit too far. Intercept the Tampa Bay Lightning. But RHP can control the puck. A great play by RHP. Pass the puck to Anderson to Dak. Dak pass the puck to Ski. Ski to the blind. Shoot puck Madison. Miss the net. Go back to opposite corner. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Intercept now by Tampa Bay Lightning. Get out of the zone by Kucherov. Coming to the red line. Kucherov pass the puck to Point. Point in front of Madison. Change the direction. Hold the puck now. Madison try the puck and Madison play puck, but Point get the puck. Go back to Sergachev. Sergachev now to Kucherov. Kucherov lose the puck, still by Savard. Savard lost the puck a little bit. On the right corner of Vasilevsky. First one to get there is Radich. Radich behind the net. We know his brother play with the Chicago Blackhawks. Pass the puck in front of the bench of Montreal. Set up now by Agel. Agel bring the puck behind the corner. Recovered by Hoffman. Hoffman will now return the puck to Madison. Madison get the puck behind the net. Madison now pass the puck back. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Kill the puck in the zone. And don't put the puck behind the left side of Montalbo. Intercept by Madison. Get the puck now outside the zone by Montreal. The puck bouncing back on the defensive zone. Young Cole going to regroup on defensive zone. A little bit less, 18 minutes to go. And during the second period, Madison still the puck in front of the bench for Tampa Bay Lightning. Chased by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Down the puck. Again, bouncing back again neutral zone. Il return the puck behind Montalbo. Did it outside by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Recovered by Belzile. Return the puck to Savard. Savard turn around to around the board. Back to Belzile. Belzile now and the red line. Don't pay the puck now by Montreal. The intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning is coming now. The 4 lines coming the right side of the Montalbo. Pass the ball the back door. Shoot the puck. Miss completely the puck. Return the puck behind the net. Go back at the blind. Set up by the Tampa Bay. Shoot the puck again. Miss the net. Rebound by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Recovery by them. Bring the puck in the blue line. Don't pay the puck, but Montreal get the puck outside the zone. The puck stuck and the zone of Montreal Canadiens seriously cannot keep the puck. Finally, the puck going back by Belzile. Belzile 1 versus 1. Belzile shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Recovery Tampa Bay Lightning going to regroup behind the net. And reset now by Cernak. Cernak pass the puck to DD. Recovery Tampa, loud the puck in the zone. Set up by Whiteman, putting the puck in front of the bench on Montreal. Pitlick leave the puck. Go back now by Montreal. Shoot the puck, miss the net again by Vasilevsky. The puck back in the corner, the left side of Vasilevsky. Recovery with Tampa Bay Lightning. Going to regroup and set up the breakout. Go DD. Return now. Pass the point into the zone. Tip in front of the Montalbo, the left side. Chasing by Kovacevic. Chasing by Perry. The puck still in the zone. Shoot the puck Tampa Bay. Tip in front of the net, but black shot by Kovacevic. Go hiding behind Montalbo. Win the puck on the board in front of Maroon. Get out of zone. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Coming out. 2 versus 1. The back door. Perry shoot the puck. Montalbo alert. Great play by Whiteman to save the situation. The Kovacevic battle for the puck left side. Pitch chasing by Perry. Return the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman win the puck to opposite corner. Back again by the Montreal Canadiens. Goes get the zone. Kill the puck by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the zone again. Then Pitlick find a way to get a puck and would pass it up. Recovered by Tampa Bay Lightning. Return the puck behind Montalbo. New plus coming from John Cooper. Still to the whole Montreal Canadiens at the beginning of the second period. No many whistles so far. Go back, long stretch pass par le Montreal Canadien. Don't play puck at defensive zone by Hoffman. No cleaned up. Recovery by point. Hoffman's to the puck. Hoffman's coming. 1 versus 1. Shoot the puck. Missed the net after he hit the stick of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Recovery by Tampa behind the net. You go to regroup. You go back D to D. 15:35 to go. Go back now. Skating with the puck with Sergachev. Sergachev in the offensive zone. Great stick by Montreal. Go back on the left side. But you have an offside call by the linesman for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Going to reset on the neutral zone and for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's what we got so far. Second period. Wait for the puck drop. We're going to give you a little bit some update about the stat between both teams. That's what we get. Winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Loud the puck by Edmondson behind the net of VASILEVSKIY. Recovery right now to opposite corner in front of VASILEVSKIY. But now, VASILEVSKIY still the puck. VASILEVSKIY control the puck at the right side of VASILEVSKIY. Paying pas du blind. Set up by Barron. Barron shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net over the head of VASILEVSKIY by RHP. The puck bouncing back to Gerbidak. Back again. Madison shoot the puck. Black shot by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Going to get out by Nick Paul. Intercept by Barron. Barron will now battle for the puck. Diving the puck to save the situation. Chased by VASILEVSKIY. Recovery by Montreal. Going to regroup. DD back to Madison, I believe. Back to Barron. Barron skate the puck. Draw the puck again to the D. So up now by Edmondson. It was not Madison. Edmondson now in front of Nick Paul. Return the puck to Barron. New plus coming from Montreal Canadiens. 12 shots for both teams. 2 for each team. On the second, Dak pass now. Control puck for the left side of VASILEVSKIY. Dak's coming. Dak change the direction. Got back. Running pas du blind. Go back now by Montreal. Set up now. Set up shoot a puck by Montreal. No chance. Dak try to get a puck. Tampa Bay win the ball. Got back to Cameron. And I go back now on the Nick Paul. Pass the puck now to Stankos. Back to Nick Paul behind the net. We'll go back to corner on the left side of the Montego. Killon intercept. Pass the puck to Nick Paul. Nick Paul to Edmond. Edmond now. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. No chance for Tampa. Recovery by Montreal. Lab the puck on defensive zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive of the regroup by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Long stretch pass in front of the bench. And intercept now by the Tampa Bay. Again, they go to reset and set up their breakout. Go back now by Kucherov. Return the puck to Perpix. Perpix to the red line. Kick out the puck now to Point. Point at the right side of Montego. Hold the puck now behind Savard. Chased by Madison. Still the puck by Point. Try to get the puck. Keep the puck zone. Intercept now by Angel. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Montreal Canadiens. Savard. Là, the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back on the right side of VASILEVSKIY. We're going to recover by Perpix. Shoulder check. Pass to D to D. Set up by Edmond. When the puck around. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens. Still by Point. Point's coming to Kucherov. Kucherov going to run to Madison. Point and a breakaway. Point's coming now. Great play by Madison. Montego make a save. Recovery by Kucherov. The puck bouncing back in front of Montreal Canadiens. Use the puck around by Savard. Don't play the puck on the left side. VASILEVSKIY a little bit too far. And it's going to be no icing. Recovery by Young Cole. 13 minutes to go remaining in the second period. The game this period is very fast. Go back now 4-9 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Great save and great check by Savard on the left board. On the board. Go back battle on the behind. Janat battle for the puck right there. Janat behind the Montego. Followed by Savard. Savard loud the puck on neutral zone. The puck bouncing back and for the bench of Montreal for Pesera. Loud the puck behind VASILEVSKIY. Intercept the puck. Leave the puck to behind the net. And the Tampa is going to recover and don't play the puck in neutral zone. And then the big hit for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Kovacevic. Tombe the puck on defensive zone. Reset by the Tampa Bay. They exchange the puck in front of the bench. Another big hit again. Montreal still the puck. Montreal taking on the right side. Shoot the puck right there. Over VASILEVSKIY. Go back to the blind. Intercept by Montreal. Return the puck. But Tampa get the puck and recover by Pitlick and send the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman looking out. Pass the puck to the blind. Set up by Tierney. Tierney return the puck to Kovacevic. Both right defensemen for the Montreal Canadiens together on the ice. Kovacevic return the puck. A possible chasing right now behind VASILEVSKIY. Win the puck around the board. Intercept again by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back down. The Montreal keep the puck in the zone. Kurinov cannot keep it. And now get out by Ross Colton. Colton attacking now at the right side of Montego. Turn around, hold the puck more. Bring two players with him. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. The puck bouncing back by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back to Colton. Colton now on the right side of Montego. Shoot the puck. The puck missed the net completely. Didi. Shoot by Sergachev. Black shot by Kurinov. Get out of the zone by Kurinov. Hold the puck a little bit more. Draw the puck to Whiteman. Pass the puck to Belzil. Belzil the right side. Belzil return puck to Whiteman. Kick out the puck left side to Drouin. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the defenseman. Reset by Kurinov. Back to Drouin. Drouin to the wall. Drouin looking out. Drouin he'll let the puck. Draw the puck back to Barron. Barron on the left side of the Barron's coming now. We have a penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. 2 minutes for 3 pain. and we're going to get that call over there, and would be interesting what it would be. Possible Kurenov get that penalty, and Martin Souris not very happy behind the bench. And finally, we have a TV timeout. The first of the second period between the Montreal and the Toronto and the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have update all the score we got. Here we go. We have a couple of news. The power play now Rangers 1-0 still winning. 1-1 Flyers. The Devils 0-0. The Predator take the lead 3-1 against the Buffalo Sabres, guys. The Bruins still winning 2-1 against Ottawa Senators. Montreal 2-0. The Capitals still winning 3-1. The Toronto still winning 1-0 after 20 minutes. The Jets take the lead 2-0. And the first 4 minutes, the game, Heller scored twice, back-to-back goal, 9 and 8 and the 9 of the year. 10, the Blues take the lead 1-0 against Detroit at 1. Partuzzo scores second goal of the year for them. That's what we got now. 9 game in action now. 9 game in action of the 13. Stay with us to give you all the update what's going on. We have François Pitt in the house. Kelly DeHarley in the house. Mrs. Shawinigan is in the house. Zep Lecav, Jeff. Zep Lecav is in the house. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. We're always a pleasure having each one of you with our Canadian show. You watch it. There we go. I got a letter from bank. I said I was not too much a bank account. I told them I was not come up for 4.5, no fee. Congratulations, Zef. Dan Asham knocked the door. Welcome back, Dan Asham. Some of the most okay. I get to get a bus again. Thanks so much, Jake McEnway. Everything like that. Francois Tibet, so bad on the road. We are about that one there. We are a little bit over 11 to go remaining, guys. Power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And that's what we got right now. We have another face-off on the right side of the Monterbo, left side of Monterbo. Power play again for the Tampa Bay, second of the night for them. And that's what we got right there, way there. Wow. Wasn't it like a tripping? Okay, don't watch the baseball anymore. It's too many overpaid play killing this league. Baseball. What are you talking about? Just kidding. Go back now to the left side of the Montalbo. Now get back to Sergachev. Sergachev to Stanko. Stanko's hold the puck now. Stanko's looking now. Go back in the left corner. Back to Point. Point now back to Stanko, the blue line. Back to the Point. Shoot the puck and the goal. Montalbo not good enough on that one there. T-push, but he did not cover very well. Great shot by Point. And that's the goal of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And cut the lead from 2-1. Power play goal for the Tampa on that one. Congratulations, Tampa Bay Lightning. Brennan Point score 44 of the year, guys. 44 goal for Brennan Point. We have to give credit for Tampa, for Brennan Point, guys. Respond with 44 goal this year. Very good year for him. Power play goal again by Point. Sorry about that. I was trying to get some update. Then we got 52 here, and that's what we got here. 2-1. That's happening here. 11:02 to go remaining. As one of the oldest teams, St. All-Star Bay, don't underestimate them. They won the last 4 games for sure. They were 2 point on PK. Visit Tampa. Yeah, absolutely about this one over there. Wow, Flyers are winning now. Here we go. Behind the net. Set up now. Chasing par the Montreal Canadiens. Go around the board. Intercept now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Whiteman find a way to shoot a puck over VASILEVSKIY. Recovery by now by Kovacevic. Return point behind the net. Tampa Bay going to get a puck outside zone. Really strong to shoot Kovacevic on the left side. Do we miss a defenseman, Montreal Canadiens? Is it Madison or Edmondson is out? Savard? I don't know. Go back now. Belgique sur le puck. VASILEVSKIY make a save. Recovery now. Attacking par the Tampa Bay Lightning on the left side Montembeault. Now we have Barron and Madison. I don't know. Very strange. Yeah, they have only 2 left D, right? Makes sense to me about that. We have right now out of the play whistle by the Montreal Canadiens on the left side Montembeault with 9:55 to go remaining on this second period. Great start. Go back behind the net. I'll tell you what Anderson won. Anderson back on the bench. The game last night between Oilers Sharks was unreal. Jake McAnally, Madison, Alexandre Garceau. Welcome aboard, Alexandre. The one to beat Mexico. The best game of the night.
Come on!
Come on! We have a TV timeout, guys. Let me check see if we have something for you. Wow. 5-1 the Nashville again Buffalo Sabres. Right, it was already goal the conference ice. While Nashville deblate them beating Sabres at home. Yes, you're absolutely right about this. I agree with you. There we go. Awesome music. Yes, we could dance, coach. Here we go. Go back now on the right side, Montembeault. Intercept by Montreal. Barron led the puck. Intercept now by Curienav. Leave the puck. Intercept now by Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back now. Regroup on defensive zone. Go back. DDD. Set up now by I think it was, I'm not sure, honey. I'll go back on the left corner. Intercept now by Paul. Paul bring point net, for net. Intercept by Curienav. Curienav hold the puck now. Pass to Dwayne. Dwayne now on the back end. Hold the puck now. Hold the puck on the back door. A little bit too far for Curienav. Great play by Dwayne to see Curienav, but no chance for Curienav to get a puck. Go back at the blind. Set up now by Barron. Barron pass the puck to Curienav. Turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Curienav attacking now. Possible at 3-2. Coming back on the right side. 2-1 for Curienav. Back door. Intercept by Montreal. Tip in front of the net. Great play by the Tampa Bay Lightning, but they cannot tip in front of Montembeault. Montreal recovered very well. Anyhow, try the puck outside the zone. They did it and recovered by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck by Sergachev, I believe. Pass the puck, DDD, and go to recovery by Redich. Pass the puck in front of the bench for Tampa. Tip the puck behind Montembeault. Reset by RHP. Pass the puck to Saval. Return the puck to Madison. Madison carry with puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck now to RHP. Attacking out. Kick out the puck to Doc. Doc back to RHP. Back to Doc. Doc hold the puck a little bit longer. Bring the puck back in the net. Intercept by RHP. Lead the puck to the ski. Return the puck, but still by Ajol. Attacking now. Ajol hold the puck a little bit longer. Attacking now the right side. Show the puck over Montembeault. The puck go all with the play. Really bad play by Ajol. I don't know why he did not pass the puck to point to the board. When you have point in front of him, they could use the board to pass the puck back to point, but the Angel decided to go by himself. That's what we got here. Marco, is that before or after you marry them? There we go. We're going to see the next face-off drop. Park behind Montembeault, getting out, turn around, and go back at the blind, holding by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Return the puck behind the net, chasing up by Kucherov. Pass the puck to the board, intercept by Montreal. The puck bouncing back, Savard to get the puck outside. Now go back at the blind, set up by RHP coming now. Get hit by the Tampa Bay. Don't play part in the defensive zone. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Recovered by Sergachev. Kucherov. When the puck on the board. Back again. And going to reset by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go DDD. Set up now in front of VASILEVSKIY. Long stretch pass. Tip by the Tampa behind the net. Chased by Maroon. Intercept by Montembeault. Pass the puck back to Savard. Return the puck behind to Madison. Edmondson. Edmondson hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep the puck and going to set up the breakout. Use the puck to Tampa Bay by Montreal. Puck to Pitlick, intercept now by Maroon. Maroon coming back on the offensive zone after a mistake by Pitlick. Maroon keep control puck, wrap up, pass the puck to the left side. Black shot by Montembeault, great play by Colton. Go back to Maroon. Maroon return the puck behind the net to Colton. Colton looking now. Colton's connected at the goal line. Colton go back to the blind. Hold the puck now, shoot the puck, tip in front of the net. Montembeault make a save, recovered by Maroon, puck get blind. Then Pape still attacking now. Attacking, run the puck on the net, go around, go back to the line, set up now by Cole. Cole return the puck behind the goal line of the Montreal. Struggle now defensive zone. Maroon attacking over back on the right side. Maroon chasing away back by Barry. And we have a couple of people holding up Pitlick, Pesada, and Maroon. And go back all the way Maroon with Perry. Perry holding the puck by Emerson. And don't go nowhere about that. Perry is the middle of this with Maroon. And nothing else. Pesada will drop the glove. Maroon drop the glove. Pesada now is coming. And look like Pesada says, I'm going to the bench. Don't tell me. I'm going there with Maroon. And that's pretty much what we got. The double minor, I believe, will be the call for the referee. Perry was in the middle of this with Edmondson. And that's pretty much it. We got on that one. Here's the some pad I got. Raffine bought it down. I think we're going to go play now 4 versus 4. Thanks so much for all the live we got tonight. Thanks so much to be a part of everything. Pesada and Maroon. And we have Perry and Emerson. And one thing we have to give credit for Pesada. It don't matter who he is. Pesada just jump with left and right. Pesada defend under both skin. Tie game ad land. Here we go. That's what we're looking for, by the way. And we have to wait the puck drop on between both teams. Here we go. Puck winning par le Tampa Bay Lightning, attacking en offensive zone. Bring the puck behind the net. We have 4 versus 4. Madison's on the ice with Barron. Madison to the puck, still by Zerelli. Go back on the right corner of the Montembeault. Set up by Zerelli. Bring the puck to the blind. Get out of the zone by Montreal. The puck in front of the bench of the Tampa Bay Lightning. So neck pass the puck again. Go back to Justin Barron. Skating with the puck now by Justin Barron. At the red line, at the red line, at the offensive blue line, at the left side, shoot the puck, a black shot by VASILEVSKIY, recovered by Tampa Bay Lightning behind the net, chasing now, reset now, they go back to Edmond, Edmond's getting the puck, Edmond pass the puck to Edger, leave the puck to Zerelli, Zerelli tried to get the puck around, intercept by Madison, Madison battle now, still by the Tampa Bay Lightning, point for net, shoot the puck, miss the net barely, go back on the right corner, set up by Zerelli, leave the puck, Edmond hold the puck now, Edmond finally get out of the zone, go to recovery, go to the defensive zone. We have Ross Stubbington, guys, a super chat, ladies and gentlemen, for $11 tonight. Super chat, reverse chop. Thank you, Ross. Ross Stubbington, guys, hip again at $11 super chat. Very kind of you guys to collaborate, to contribute to the Hockey Nation Live show Very kind of you. Very gratefully thankful for your action, Mr. Ross Shiba Dog rolling on the floor, laughing out loud. Here we go, Ross. Thanks so much for your super stick. Go back to point, play attacking up, point over the puck, should point for net, block again, and the Tampa Bay kick shot, right puck, and Montembeault make another 6 save, rebound in front net, no whistle, finally Montembeault find a way to stop everybody. Reddish or Per Picks, Burning Point have an amazing, great play with there, but again, Per Picks was not stopped by Montembeault. Montembeault solid between the pipe, Kate and Montreal by one lead by 1 goal. What a great performance on Montembeault on that play over there. Thank you so much again, Mr. Ross, about that. Toronto Media, hyping night big time. KRS, talk about this. We want to get this one over there. I don't know what this song. Here we go. Let's see what's going on around the league, guys, during the TV timeout. 1-0, the Rangers still winning 1-0. About 5 minutes remaining second period. The Panthers tied the game 2-2 now. Montour is 13th of the year. 2-2 Flyers Panthers. The Wild 0, the Devils 0. The Sabres, guys, losing 6-1. 6-1 against the Buffalo Sabres. 3 minutes to go. The Browns take the lead again 2-1. The Lightning 2-1 Montreal. Now, the Capitals only winning right now 3-2 after they take the lead 3-0. And the Toronto Maple Leafs still winning 1-0 after 20 minutes. The Jets take the lead 2-0 against the Coyotes. The Blues now winning 2-1 against the Detroit Red Wings. That's what we got so far. And around the NHL, a game at 8:30, the Kraken play against the Dallas Stars. Montembeault would make an amazing, great save. Again, Per Picks after a great play by Burning Point, keep Montreal lead by 1 goal at the end of the second period with a bit 5 minutes to go remaining. You welcome again, Ross. Thanks so much for everything you have been for this show. Open to hit the likes button. There we go. That's what we got here, guys. Thanks so much for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Montreal still winning by the score 2-1 again. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Anyhow, go back now to clean play-by-play. Don't play part at the right side. Maroon 2 versus 1. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Recovery now. Montreal right now can feel the steam of the Tampa Bay Lightning now. Pretty sure the next goal will be a very important zone in the game. VASILEVSKIY play the puck. Don't play by Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back in the neutral zone. Set up by Hoffman. Leave the puck now to Stanko. But Montreal going to recover the puck in the defensive zone by Chris Whiteman. Whiteman behind the Montembeault, hold the puck a little bit longer. Whiteman looking left and right. Whiteman pass the puck to the board. Don't play by Montreal. TNA, I believe, behind the net is chasing by Gallagher. Gallagher, no chance for him. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Get out by Colton. Real the puck in front of the bench from Montreal. Perry pass up to Nick Paul. Nick Paul now is coming the right side of Montembeault. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save with the glove. No rebound. We're going to reset on the right side of Samuel Montembeault. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight at the Hockey Nation live show. Here we go. Tampa Bay contre le puck dans le blanc. L'autre Tampa Sergachev sur le puck. Black shot par Montreal. Le puck bouncing back at the blank. Back to Sergachev. Go back DG sur le puck in front of net. Tip. Montembeault see the puck and it goes straight inside of his glove after he got tipped in front of net. And we're going to reset now on the left side of Montembeault. That's happening on last play between Montreal and the Tampa Bay Lightning with 3:48 to go remaining on this period, guys, between the Montreal and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Face off now on the left side, Montembeault. Point versus Suzuki. 3:48 to go remaining. Joe Long is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Joe. Glad to having you aboard. Long time. Go back now behind the left side, Montembeault. Battle for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Doc recovery puck. Pass the puck. I think it's cover service. Whiteman don't play the puck. All the back on defensive zone. Ratish pass the puck. And recovery by the Kucherov. Kucherov kick out the puck. Intercept par Montreal. Intercept now by Point. Go back now. Kucherov return pas le blanc. Sur le point fenêtre. Tip in front of Montembeault. No chance for Montreal. Go back in the corner. Battle now by Kirby-Dak. The puck going back by RHP. Right play by RHP. Don't play by left side VASILEVSKIY. Battle now the left side. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was running a job pass the puck. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. The captain hold the puck now. Hold the puck at the goal line. Point pas de blanc. Set out now by Savard. Savard pass the puck to Madison. Tip in front of net. Et le but! The Montreal Canadiens score. I don't know if it was tipped by Madison and RHP, but the Montreal Canadiens guys score and take the lead 3-1 again. The Tampa Bay Lightning again look like Madison score. Unbelievable. The Montreal Canadiens scored the third goal of the night. That take the lead 3-1 again. The Montreal, again, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Madison score is 8th of the year, assisted by Savard and Suzuki. And that way, the Montreal Canadiens are all over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Unbelievable. After the Tampa Bay dominated the last 10 minutes of the game, Montreal found a way to take that opportunity. Again, Mike Madison's score is 8th of the year. Again, Tampa Bay, 12 shots versus 6. VASILEVSKIY make another save on that one with 2:26 to go remaining. And Madison score for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to set up the break, the information here to give you the best we can give it to you. So you know exactly what's going on, who score, and all the update here. Madison score is 8, set by Suzuki and Savard. Look like the goal is not VASILEVSKIY anyhow. Go back now on the left side of the VASILEVSKIY. Winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're in the park on the ball. Thanks so much for the likes. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Remaining now in the neutral zone. Set up by the Montreal. Completed by Current Battle now on the left side. Winning by the Montreal. Going to regroup. Edmondson pass the puck to Barron. And from the bench of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Going to get out and fun now, battle now to go to regroup. Pass the puck now to Edmond. Pass the puck in front of the bench with Tampa Bay. Lob the puck behind Montembeault. Chased by Edmondson. And Dick Paul intercept now in front of Killorn. The puck bouncing back all the way back on defensive zone. Set up by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck now and keep the puck now. Intercept by Killorn. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a big save with the right pad. Recovery by Killorn. Don't put the mark on the left side. Control the puck now. Try the puck to Edmond. Edmond leave the puck to the D. Go back on the left corner to Nick Paul. Nick Paul will control the puck. Go D. Set up by Killorn. Killorn shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. Go back on the right corner. Intercept by Montreal. Try the puck outside the zone. Intercept now by Edmond. And for Edmondson. Finally, Edmondson with the ball. And don't put the puck in front of the bench on Montreal. And now Drouin intercept the puck, going to return the puck to Edmondson. New plus coming for both teams. Less of 1 minute to go remaining. Back to Barron. Barron pass the puck in front of the bench on Montreal. Lob the puck behind the net. Set up now by Picks. Run the puck behind the net to Sonak. Sonak use the ball and find the net. Go a little bit too far for Gallagher. Now battle on the right corner. And then probably win the battle. But go back to opposite corner. Montreal find a way to get the return the puck on defensive zone to Tampa Bay. But they send the puck back on the Montreal Canadiens on the left side on Montembeault. And now chasing by Madison and Maroon. Intercept by the Tampa Bay. Shoot the puck on the left side. And almost score on the tip from the Ross Colton. Finally, Montreal led the puck in defensive zone. Going to regroup by the Tampa Bay. All the way back in front of Gallagher. Go back now by Tampa Bay. Hold the puck to Colton. Colton's coming on the right side by Madison. Tip by Savard. Great play by Savard. With 35 seconds to go. Maroon control the puck. Back again to Sergachev. Sergachev shoot the puck and miss the net. Rebound on the right corner of the Montreal. Intercept now by the Perry, I believe. Perry casts the puck to Barron. Barron put on collision. Intercept par Montreal. Gallagher dompe the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back. Set up par Pix. Return the puck down Montembeault. 16 seconds to go remaining. Go back now par Barron. On est pas Savard. Savard hold the puck now. Savard with Barron. We have a whistle, I think, at that moment with 9 seconds to go remaining. And that's what we got. Nothing else look like. We have to wait for the next whistle with only 9 seconds to go between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay during the second period. We have during the second period, guys, 13 shots by the Tampa Bay Lightning and 6 by the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far. Mike Madison, guys, gave the lead for the Montreal Canadiens. 3-1, back the lead by 2 goals with that goal. That is 8th of the year, set by Savard. We have to wait for the puck drop now on the defensive zone of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Severely phase 2. VASILEVSKIY winning par le Montreal Canadiens. Go back to Dak. Dak draw the puck to Madison. Pass the dump the puck in the right corner of VASILEVSKIY. Chassé par Dak. Leave the puck to RHP. But now we have penalty for Tampa Bay Lightning, I believe, at the end of this period. And Tampa Bay Lightning not looking good on that one over there. And the Montreal going to start the third period on the power play. And that's what we're looking for. And that's happening at the end. Only 1 goal, 2 goals in the second period, by the way. First of all, the Tampa Bay Lightning reduced the lead by 2-1. It's 44 the year on his power play at 8:58. Brennan Point assisted by Stamkos and Sergachev. Finally, at 16:58, 8 minutes later, Michael Madison, 8th of the year, assisted by Savard and VASILEVSKIY. With his goal, Madison, he became the first defenseman with the most goals since February 11 in NHL with 7 goals. Mike Madison, really good year for the Montreal Canadiens. What a great trade I can use. That's concluded the second period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The score after 40 minutes at the Bell Center. The Montreal Canadiens 3 and the Tampa Bay 1. I'm going to give you all the update about the stat between everybody here. So be sure you get the right number and you get ready. We have only 1 penalty during the second period. Tampa Bay took advantage of the power play to score the only goal tonight. So Tampa Bay has 0 goals, 5 versus 5, by the way. And that's what we got right there. We're going to give you a hit. Give away 18-5. And we have takeaway 6-6. There we go. Thanks to be joining us tonight. That shot is fitting now. Kelly Desjardins in the house. Danny T knocked the door. Hey, coach, have a good day, nation. Late. Take care. Thanks so much, Rustin Bingdon, for the super chat tonight. Very kind of you. Very thankful about that. Julien Cormier. James Slate is in the house. Power play arrest. And we're going to see what's going on around the league, guys. A little bit more information. First of all, guys, the Rangers still lead 1-0 after 40 minutes. The Flyers guy take the lead 5-2. Again, the Panthers tonight 5-2. Losing the Panthers after 40 minutes. The Devils was 0-0. The Predators take the lead 6-2. The Boston Bruins 2-1. The Montreal Canadiens 3-1 again at Tampa Bay. The Capitals take the lead 4-2. The Islanders 1-1 again at Toronto Maple Leafs with the beginning second period. And then the Jets take the lead 2-0 again the Coyotes. The Blues and the Red Wings 2-2. The Stars 0-0 with the Kraken. And that's what we got tonight. Between, again, the Flyers take the lead 2-0. This is a good news for the Montreal Canadiens because if ever they win, the Flyers need to win. That's it. At least I will give Montreal still on the 28th position in that division. Danny, your back door, man. So far, everything, single move, use mate has been absolutely great. Nothing questionable so far. You're absolute about this in Robinoff. We're really appreciative about that. So that's what we got in NHL tonight. Flyers lead the Panthers 5-2. Oh, we have a super chat again by Dave Zucker. $2.99. Oh my God! Here we go. Let's go. Super chat, chop, chop, chop. super chat. Dave Zucker, number 3 of the night at the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much, Dave, to do that for the Hockey National Show. Very kind of you, Dave, and you and your family again to give under super chat at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Chicago Bear knocked the door directly from the jail. Welcome back, Mr. Chicago. Thanks for being with us tonight. We appreciate, guys, to get like Joe Long is smiling about this one over there. And that's what we got, guys. Will be interesting what's going on around the league, guys. It's very surprised me. The Toronto Maple Leafs, guys, are only 1-1 tonight. The Toronto Maple Leafs play against the Islanders. I wish my wife felt the same way. Here we go. We have a TV timeout, guys. We'll be back very shortly. Don't go nowhere. And I look forward to see you in the next couple of minutes. Give me a couple of break here. First of all, I need to be sure I'm working here perfectly good. And here we go, Danny.
You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine. What have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day.
Here we go. We are back live for the second period complete. The Capitals, guys, is 4-3 right now. Again, the Blue Jacket. 1-1 New York Islanders and the Boston Bruins. The Jet take the lead 2-0. Detroit and Blues 2-2. Kraken Star already won one. A lot of game, a lot of goal tonight. And NHL 3-1 Tampa Bay. Losing again the Montreal Canadiens, 2-1 the Boston Bruins, 6-2 the Nashville Predator, again the Buffalo Sabres, guys. But 0-0 between the Devils and the Wild after two periods. The Flyers take the lead 5-2. They score 3 goals and the space of 2 minutes at the end of the second period. The Rangers hanging there 1-0 again, Hurricane. That's what we got tonight in NHL. So that's what happening right now. And whatever your person may be for all the sharing for the app and the fans around the Rangers Intermission. There we go. Great save and the New Jersey Minnesota game, Kelly. Thanks so much. If you told me a year ago, I'll be watching a stream during the game. I would, I would not believe you. I believe talk to the people around me when the game is on. Marco. Results are not there, but I love this team so much this year. Always fun to follow the app. The great point, Alexander. Go coach, go play by play, Danny. Thanks so much, Danny. And I just want to give you an update about Jose. A lot of people ask us, Jose, what's going on. We didn't hear anything, so I don't know if Danny have more news. But for what we heard right now, we have no news from Jose. Hopefully, things well for him. We're going to get news, guys. We're going to definitely sharing with you about Jose's situation. A lot of upset in NHL tonight. Yes, I mentioned this during the show, the warm-up show. I said, you know what? Don't be surprised we get some upset, and that's the case right now. The Flyers, the Montreal Canadiens right now are doing this tonight, and maybe more is going to happening tonight for sure. Thanks for all the live we got tonight. Montreal hanging there. We have to give credit for the performance of Montreal. Suzuki have 2 points, by the way, tonight. Thanks so much, Danny. Larry Lavalley, directly from Arizona, back in the house. We miss you, buddy. Time to 7:50. So 8:50, 5:50. Hopefully, you have an amazing, great dinner. Larry, guys, live in Arizona, at Tucson, Arizona. He is a big fan of Montreal Canadiens. Larry knows, guys, the old-timer hockey. Before Larry Robinson, Henri Richard, Jean Béliveau. Larry always gave us some great nuggets about the hockey and with the Montreal Canadiens. Claude Richard knocked the door. Welcome back, Claude. Always a pleasure. And that's what we got so far. Nat Lafont, yes, Drouin score twice our miss. There you go. Nat is in the house, look like. Welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Jose is in the house. Coach VASILEVSKIY is not looking like himself this season. Any pressure on his further play. You're absolutely right. The number are not there, Dave. I think when he is hot, he's hot. He's been there this year. It's just not the same level like he did in the past. But again, I always like, if you think about this guy, always be careful about the playoff. When they've been there, they know how this works. I will not give a discount on the VASILEVSKIY. I think he would be pop up, show up. One of the most, if you think about preparation, mentally, physically for the playoff, that's what VASILEVSKIY has been for the last 3 years. But you're right. It does not look like the same VASILEVSKIY we saw the last 3 years. But don't discount of that Tampa Bay. Let them, until they get eliminated, I would say, be careful with Tampa Bay. But great comments about that, Dave. She exists not Alex met Coach Claude, you're welcome, my friend. Maybe we can get some training with Shostakin, like the Sixth Sense movie, Alex. Nice to count, nice to she count that. Here we go. Rick King, a gamer, does look like the saddle players. That's good. Sébastien Fortier in the house. Welcome aboard, Sébastien. How are the ladies in Thailand? Looking great here, Sébastien. By the way, Sébastien, I find everything you need after the show today afternoon. I'll be late for you. I will send all the information you're asking me to do. So welcome in the house of the Hockey National Show, mon Sébastien. Tell Coach the name of that player, Nick. Awesome. Only King Gamer does look like the shadow players. I maybe missed the conversation here, but it's okay. The watermelon is beside. Yes, Sebastian. We have to wait. The next player is coming very soon. So we're going to set up everything here and go from there. Third period, go there. We're going to set up the third period right here. Go back there and set up the third period for the Bleu Blanc Rouge tonight. Still winning. Jeremy N back in the house. Welcome back. I can again get over 6.5. Can this game get over 6.5? Possible, Mr. Ali. I think we could helping you in maybe an empty net if it's the case. I think Tampa Bay is going to respond very well the third period. I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on the defensive zone of Montreal Canadiens. It's how going to respond Montreal now. They know the Tampa Bay is not going to let it go this game that way. They're going to bounce back. And now you possible Tampa Bay score one goal. And Montreal maybe add one more and maybe an empty net after that. So barely 6.5, Mr. Ali. But you never know if Tampa Bay can respond with a first goal at the first 5 minutes of the game. That's changed, honestly, the next game for that one. Hockey Nation, everyone is very awesome. Thanks so much, Melissa. We have a super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Why not to add another super chat dancing? Super chat, Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Super chat, Mr. Dave Zucker, $1.99 to help in this contribution of the Hockey Nation show tonight. We appreciate a lot to give us that kind of the help of the channel. So hype, of course, guys, we love it. We love the super chat of the Hockey Nation show. Thanks again, Mr. Dave Zucker. He did it again. Big fan of the the New York Rangers. Another one tonight. Eric Tetro, welcome back, Eric. A long time we don't see you, my friend. Eric, hopefully you're doing well. Back again from Hockey Nation Show. Rivers, best part of the show. Thanks so much. We just wait for the third period start, guys. And consider that Larry Lavalley, you got it right again, Coach. Thank you. I'm a fan for a long time of the Habs. So you're welcome, Larry. We know. And glad you be a part of the show now, Larry. Larry come when he can, and Larry is a great man, and just glad to having you aboard with the Hockey Nation Show family, Mr. Larry. They can we let you know. Thanks so much for everything you do as a big supporter of the Hockey Nation. The Tampa Bay Lightning are 9-0-1 in the last 10 games against the Montreal Canadiens. And we know in the standing, Montreal right now is at 60 points and 2 points behind the Flyers. And they are 4 points in front of the Anaheim. And they are the two teams with Montreal to figure out. They are 28 in the standing. They are 5th at the bottom. So that would select them NHL draft 5th. If there was start the NHL draft, we know could be Super Chat number 6 of the night, Danny T.
Super Chat.
Super Chat, Danny T, Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Super Chat, Danny T, thanks so much for that one. Then we have a power play for the Montreal Canadiens at the beginning of the third period. That's what we got here. Super Chat try to get that one over there. Bonne troisième période, les amis. Les Bleus, Blancs, Rouges, again, lead by the 2 goals, by the score of 3-1 at the beginning of this game. Again, it's a power play for the second time for the Montreal Canadiens. Long straight shot for the Tampa Bay, recovered by Mike Madison. Madison skating with the puck, draw the puck back, and going to regroup the breakout power play. Montreal Canadiens set up now the line, holding the puck now the red line, kick out the puck on the left side. RHP recovered by Kirby Dak, try to get the puck around the board. Tampa Bay put some pressure on the left side. The puck stop at the line, no out of the zone. Recovery went out by Nick Ski, chasing by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Montalvo intercepted the puck, gave the captain. This is Keith coming to the red line, kick out the puck to the left side to RHP, drive the puck back now to Kirby Dak. Dak now battle for the puck to the wall. Dak went out, return the puck to the Mike Madison. We got it to Mike Hoffman, I believe, to the wall. Back again to Madison. Madison back again to Hoffman to the wall. At the left side, Vasilevsky. Back to Madison at the line. Looking now. Shoot the puck. Black shot at the left side. Right side of Vasilevsky. Recovered by Kirby Dak. Lead the puck to captain. Back to Madison. Coming now. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Vasilevsky with the glove. Saved the situation. Another shot for the Montreal Canadiens. 58 seconds remaining on the power play for the Montreal. And at the beginning of the third period. That's what we got between the Montreal and Tampa Bay. At the Bell Center tonight, the goal for the Montreal Canadiens, 3 of them came from Kirby Dak, 13 of the year. Mike Madison, 8 of the year. What a great play by Mike Madison. Have a great sequence with the Montreal Canadiens. Go back now by Drouin. Drouin is the one scored the second goal of the Montreal Canadiens, second of the year for Jonathan Drouin. Bounced back after he was sit all game against the Tampa Bay Lightning last Saturday. Scored second of the year, assisted by Curena for Nixke at 2 assists tonight. Anyhow, break out now for the Montreal Canadiens, set up by Drouin. Drouin at the left side. Drouin hold the puck a little bit longer, pass the puck to opposite corner. Intercept now, the puck bouncing out. The unit number 2 for the Montreal Canadiens. Save the situation by Curena. Gave the puck to Justin Barron. Barron have 5 points the last 4 games, another point tonight. On the power play goal. Go back to Drouin, pass the puck to Anderson. Drouin lose the puck, recover Tampa Bay, long the puck all the way back to Montalvo, intercept the puck back to Drouin, skating out to the blue line. Drouin to the red line. Drouin keep a puck, kick out the puck to the ball for himself. Drouin turn around, hold the puck, back the puck to the blind, set up by Montreal, go back deep by Joel Edmondson. Pass the puck to goal line to Gallagher. Gallagher loses his edge, recovery by Montreal at the right corner. Go back now to the blind, shoot the puck, tip in front of the net, block shot by the Tampa Bay, recovery by Edmondson, kick out the puck by the Tampa Bay, and go to down, bounce the puck on defensive zone. Montreal going to regroup in front of Samuel Montalvo. We are back, even strength 5 versus 5. Joel Edmondson now holding the puck a little bit more in front of Montalvo because Montreal set up the breakout. Edmondson passed the puck to the right side of the and then Anderson, I believe, down the puck by Kirby Dak, and finally the puck bouncing back on defensive zone, go back to Savard. Savard return the puck behind Vasilevsky, run the puck around the board, intercept now, but the Tampa Bay going to get out of the zone, Brennan Point at full speed, coming on the offensive zone, point, kick out the puck now to Stanko, fire the puck, a black shot by Montalvo, no rebound for the Kucherov. We're going to reset on the left side of the Samuel Montalvo, and that's gave the Tampa Bay the 25 shot of the night again, Montalvo, at the Bell Center tonight. Great point about that, Rudolph, about Kirby Dak. It looked like the puck movement is better. I agree with you. You can see Montreal a little bit more better on that situation with Kirby Dak on the ice. Anyhow, Tampa Bay coming on the right side. Compare Stanko, pass the puck, intercept by Montreal, load the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Possibly an icing. That would be the call from the linesman going to reset all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens, or maybe on the right side of the Samuel Montalvo. Danachum. Less than 17 minutes to go remaining. Tampa Bay intercept the puck. Go back by Riddich. Riddich pass the puck. On defensive zone, Montreal Canadiens bouncing the puck, bouncing back. Finally, Montreal return the puck on defensive. Colton, you're going to regroup for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go dizzy at the red line. Don't play the puck. The right side, Montreal. First one to get out is Chris Whiteman. Throwing the puck around the board. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning at the blue line. And Maroon pass the puck behind to Perry. Perry contre le puck. Return the puck to Maroon. Pitching up by Montreal. Intercept by Currena. Pass the puck in front of the net. Go back on the right side. Control the ball by the Montreal. Get out of the zone. Out the defensive zone of Tampa Bay. VASILEVSKIY intercept the puck with the glove in front of the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to have a whistle by the referee. We're going to reset on defensive zone of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Don't forget, thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Very kind of you. 16:10 to go. Puck behind the net, a Montembeault, chasing by the Tampa Bay, the first one to win the battle of that one. Keep control puck to the board. Pass the puck blank, shoot the puck by Sonac, black shot by Montreal Canadiens. Battle now the left corner of the Montembeault. Tampa Bay find a way to get the battle, but finally Montreal get out of the zone. Tierney hold the puck now. Tierney control the puck. Don't pay part of the right corner of VASILEVSKIY. The first time to be there, it was Jan Cole. Go back behind the net. Montreal intercept the puck. Go back at the blind. Set up by Montreal. Now the puck to right corner of VASILEVSKIY. Pass it up, control the puck. Don't play puck to Petlick to opposite corner. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Cole send the puck to Didi. Very bad play by Cole because Peseda was stuck there. Finally, Peseda cannot control the puck. Tampa Bay going to dump the puck. All the way back at the left side, Montembeault play the puck. Run the puck on the board. Back to Justin Barron. Set out the break out. The Barron keep the puck now to Tierney. Use the board to a little bit too far. Complete the puck by Gallagher. The first one to get out, VASILEVSKIY. Intercept the puck, pass the puck to Perpix. Perpix pass the puck to neutral zone. Set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck by point at the blind. Hold the puck now back to Perpix. Perpix to Kellen. Kellen the back door. Shoot the puck Tampa. Montembeault make a save. Rebound. Gallagher cannot control it. But finally, Tierney don't pin the puck on neutral zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone. The Tampa Bay going to recovery and set up the breakout. Edmund battle for the puck at the blind. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Now we have another battle between Savard and Tampa Bay. Perpix win the battle, pass the puck to Edmund, lose the puck in the interference, intercept by Montreal, loud the puck in defensive zone, possibly an icing was the call for the linesman. We're going to recover on the defensive zone, the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far with the little bit 14 minutes, 35 seconds to remaining on the third period between the Montreal and Tampa Bay Lightning. Score 3-1 for the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal win the face-off. Don't play the puck in neutral zone. All the back on defensive of VASILEVSKIY. Sergachev first one to recover the puck. Sergachev skating with the puck blind. Keep control the puck at the red line. Don't play the puck by the left side of Montembeault. They run the puck to Madison. Madison still the puck, but intercept by Nick Paul. Nick Paul is on the ice with Killorn and Stanko, the third line for the Tampa Bay Lightning. 5-player battle for the puck in the right corner of the Montembeault. Winning right now. By the Montreal, put the ball on back by Killorn. Return the puck out of the play, going to reset by Sergachev. Sergachev go DD in front of the bench of the Tampa Bay, but they slide back on defensive zone by Edmund. Edmund scanning the puck. Edmund to the blind. Edmund to the red line. Edmund to the offensive zone. Kick out the puck to Nick Paul. Intercept by Montreal. The puck bouncing back behind it. Montembeault, chased by Stanko, Drouin, and Killorn. The puck is stuck on the wall. We have now nobody won the puck. Finally, the puck go back at the same spot, but Montreal find a way to get the puck outside the zone, pitch by the Tampa Bay, go back to Stanko, look the puck, and shoot over the right shoulder of the Montembeault. Stanko was alone on the left side of Montembeault, but Stanko cannot take advantage of that by shooting the puck over the head of the Montembeault. We have a whistle, not a whistle. The puck go back on defensive zone, the VASILEVSKIY, and we're going to recovery by Sergachev. Break out now by Sergachev. Long stretch pass behind Montembeault, chasing now on the right corner. Montreal someone hit the puck. I think it's Kurnoyev. No, Kovacevic got the puck in the face or the side. I'm going to have wait what's going on there. Kovacevic now goes slowly back on defensive on the bench. Kovacevic now shaky a little bit. We have a TV timeout. We're going to reset in the next couple of minutes. Don't go nowhere. Let's stay with me for the rest of the game with a little bit over 13 minutes to go remaining on this period. Let's see what's going on around the league, guys. 30 game on the action tonight. The Rangers are still winning 1-0 at the beginning of the third period. The Flyers take the lead 5-2, like I mentioned to you earlier. The Wild take the lead now 1-0 against the Devils. The Nashville 6-2. The Boston Bruins 2-1. Canadiens 3-1. The Capitals again score 5 goals against the Blue Jackets to take the lead by 2 again for the third time tonight. The Islanders take the lead 3-1 against Toronto Maple Leafs at the end of the second period. And then the Jets lead 2-0. The Blues 2-2 against Detroit. The Kraken take the lead 2-1 against the Star. And that's happening there. 2 more games to go. So we have 11 games, guys, in action tonight at this moment in NHL. New York Canadiens 3, the Leaf 2. Good night, Leaf. It's all over. Jake, I see 3-1. They get Toronto score. I don't know. I see 3-1 right now. But maybe Jake make a mistake on that one over there. Through Jeremy. 3-1, William McClary. That's good to see that. We have a TV timeout, guys, so don't go nowhere. Kovacevic still on the bench after he got a puck around the head for look like. Now we're going to reset now on the left side of Montembeault with a little bit over 13 minutes to go remaining on this period. Winning by the Tampa Bay Lightning, control the puck now, pass the puck to the left side, go back on the right side of the Montembeault, shoot the puck, black shot by Montreal, go back Didi, fire the puck for Sergachev, a black shot or maybe miss the net, recovery at the left corner. Montreal is going to get out of the zone, pass the puck, turn around the blind by the Montreal. Keep control the puck now. Controlled by Doc, I believe. It pass the puck to the side by Montreal. Going to regroup by IHP. Leave the puck to the D. Montreal control the puck now. Great puck management by the Montreal so far. The third period. Doc pass the call to captain. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck to IHP. Paddle now on the left corner of the VASILEVSKIY. Sergachev to get a puck. Again, Tampa Bay Lightning struggle right there to get a puck outside the zone by Kucherov. Pass the puck to Sergachev at the blue line, the red lines. Coming on the offensive zone, left side Montembeault. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck in the back door. Intercept by Doc. Get out of the zone. Doc attacking now. Montreal attacking a 3-2. Back to captain. Go back on the right corner. Pass in front of net. VASILEVSKIY make a save. Rebound by IHP. Go back on the right corner. Intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning. Go to get out of the zone. Pass the puck now. Attacking by Tampa Bay Lightning. Hold the puck now by Kucherov. Pass the puck behind. Hold the puck now by Point. Point looks the puck in front of net. Down the run. And Montreal going to go back on transition at 2-1. Hoffman. Hoffman's coming out. Hoffman got still puck right now. Really bad play by Mike Hoffman. Great patch checking with Tampa Bay Lightning. The right defenseman of the Cernak to steal the puck from behind to Mike Hoffman. Hoffman too slow on that play. Very bad play by Mike Hoffman. Go DD set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Go back in front of Cernak. Intercept by Montreal. Use the board. Don't play the puck in defensive zone. Set up by Edman or Kinnon. Pass the puck to the D. Don't play in front of the bench for Montreal. Intercept now. Go to reset by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Point, I believe. Paddle now in front of the bench for Tampa Bay Lightning. Perry intercept. Go back with Gallagher. Lead the puck to Montreal. Set up by Byron. Byron down around. Tompe the puck in the right corner. Tompe by Montreal. Go back to Hoffman. Ran the puck around the board. A little bit too far. Intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning. Tompe the puck in the zone. Attacking now. A 2-2. Perry's coming between both defensemen. The Montembeault intercept the puck. Drive the puck to Kurinov. Lead the puck from Montreal Canadiens. A little bit too far for Anderson. Go back to Kurinov. Hold the puck to the wall. Back in the great play of the again Kurinov, guys. You have to give credit to see Kovacevic on the back door, but Kovacevic cannot keep the puck on his blade of his stick. Anyhow, Tampa Bay going to set up the puck. We just crossed the 11-minute goal remaining on the third period between the Tampa Bay and the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal still leading 2-1 versus Montreal, and this is coming. Pass the point in front of the net, intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning. Great play between Kurinov and Anderson. We have to give credit for the Montreal to put some kind of pressure right now with Drouin on the ice. that line have a good game tonight with Drouin with a goal tonight for that second line. Go back now. Drouin hold the puck. Drouin hit the puck. Control puck. Bring it by the blind. Back in the back door. And then shut the puck. Pass it up. Pass to Drouin. No chance for now. Montreal keep controlling. Fire puck que ça va être. Vasilevsky make a save. Blocker shot. Go recover by Montreal. Tampa Bay run after the puck. And Montreal control the puck now on the offensive zone. Don't play puck behind the net. Chasé par Edmond. Go back to Tampa Bay Lightning. Kick out the puck on neutral zone. The puck go back on defensive zone. All the way back in front of Montembeault. Halfway at the third period at the Bell Center, Montreal Canadiens lead by the score 3-1. Go back now by Whiteman. Pass the puck to the wall. In front of the bench for Montreal. Set up by Montreal. Losing by Radich. Radich battle now on the neutral zone. The puck bouncing back between both teams. Finally, they go back around. Montreal win the battle and going to go on defensive zone. Hold the puck and going to go DD. They regroup. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck. DD again. Pass the puck to neutral zone. Don't pay by the right side. Vasilevsky. First one to get there. Sergachev. Chasing went out by IHP. Recovery went out by the I don't know, it was Tierney, and il shoot by Montreal, mais black shot in front of the net, miss the net, donc completely at the left side of Vasilevsky. Tampa Bay going to recovery, but Tampa Montreal going to find a way to return the puck behind Vasilevsky. 9:17 to go. Go back on the right corner of Vasilevsky, intercept by Montreal. Mike Madison shoot the puck, black shot, puck bouncing back behind Montreal. Kirby Dak return the puck to Vasilevsky, no chance. Tampa Bay intercept, get out of the zone by but Tampa Bay, but finally Montreal going to recover by Vasilevsky going to return the puck to DDD for the Montembeault and going to set up the puck, get out of the zone. Byron pass the puck now, dumping by Montreal, intercept by Tampa Bay, going to go recovery. DD by Sonac. Sonac getting the puck, still by Montreal, and from the bench, again, intercept, don't play by the right corner of Vasilevsky, chased by Belzil, by Tierney, return the puck behind the net in front of Kirby Dak. Go leave the puck to Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky battle for the puck now at the right corner. Cut Dak in front of the net to Hoffman, no chance, and Tampa Bay is going to get out of the zone at the red line. Hoffman looking now left and right. Edmond control the puck, drive the puck, intercept by Montreal. Hoffman, Montreal attacking now at 2-1 for the Montreal. It's going to be Gallagher, fire puck. Black shot by Vasilevsky who missed the net. The puck bouncing back by Brennan Point. Gallagher decide to keep the puck, shoot the puck, no chance, 2-1. Go back to Brennan Point, chased by Montreal. Savard, leave the puck to Emerson. The puck bouncing back on the right corner. Gallagher cannot battle for the puck. Intercept by Tampa Bay. Pinch by the Montreal. Keep the puck in the zone by Hoffman. And then we have a hand pass by the Montreal Canadiens. Going to reset on the left side of Montembeault. Again, Gallagher have a break. 2 versus 1. And Gallagher cannot put the puck in the net to give that lead and maybe shut down the Tampa Bay for the rest of the night. But this did not happen. That's what happening now tonight at the game between the Montreal Canadiens with a little bit 8 minutes to go remaining on this game between Montreal and Tampa. 3-1 Montreal. Here we go. The update of the stats are on. We'll see what happened around the league, guys. First of all, the Rangers are still winning 1-0 against Hurricane. The Flyers winning 5-2. The Devils tied the game 1-1. Timo Meyer scored. The Predators are 6-3. The Browns 2-1. The Canadiens 3-1. The Capitals 5-3. The Islanders lead 3-1 against Toronto Maple Leafs. Unbelievable for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is what I believe. How they can win in the playoff. Unbelievable. 2-0 the Jets, 2-2 the Blues. The Kraken still winning 2-1 after 20 minutes. 2 more games after that. 11 of the 13 game in action, guys, tonight. Thanks so much for all the likes we got tonight. Don't forget to get on the likes. The Leafs are done. Panther are done. Tampa is done. So go Flame, go. Here we go. Sorry about that. That's what we got. Coach Gallagher as a tent advisor was Ovechkin prohibited from using a tent advisor. No, it's not prohibited, Rudolph. Anybody can do it. A few players does this in the NHL. Go back now by the game. Tampa Bay attacking now. Pass the puck to the board. Recovery by the Tampa Bay Lightning on into zone. Don't play puck on the left side of the Montreal. Set up by Kovacevic. Hold the puck behind the net. Keep control the puck. Kovacevic pass the puck. But turn around by Tampa. Attacking on the right side. Tampa attacking the back door. Great play. Montembeault make a save. Recovery by Montreal in the left corner. Wow, it was close after a very bad play by Kovacevic. Anyhow, go back now Montreal. Lose the puck in front of the bench. Don't play puck behind VASILEVSKIY. Going to recovery by the Tampa Bay. He's going to go Didi. Set up by Reddish. Reddish to the blue line. Come in offensive zone. Reddish holds the puck. Reddish on the back end. Shoot the puck. Black shot on the back end. Recovery the puck on the blue line by Killorn. Killorn pass the puck in the right corner. Shoot the puck. And Montembeault make a save. No rebound on the right side of Montembeault. Great save by the Montembeault with 7:12 to go remaining on this period between the Montreal Canadiens. This is gave the 30 shot for the Tampa Bay Lightning against the Montreal Canadiens. That's what we got so far. The lead are brutal. They are not winning, and the playoff coach over that big W. Trocheck knock out down is hitting up at the Garden. Face off on the right side of the Montembeault with Belzile, winning by the Montreal. Love the puck, intercept by Tampa. For finally, Montreal going to return the puck outside the zone. Go back now, Pastrnak. Don't play by the left corner. Chasing Pastrnak for himself. Stop by M. Whiteman. Battle now in the left corner, Montembeault. Pastrnak covers Whiteman. Should the puck Tampa Bay. Wrap up in front of that. But bouncing back. Montreal still the puck in front. Great play, Montreal. 5 players was in front of Montembeault, guys. Great play by the defensive zone for the Montreal. Go back by Tampa Bay and front the bench. We're set now by the Tampa going to regroup behind the net. We know VASILEVSKIY have 10-0-0. The last 10 game he played against Montreal Canadiens. The puck in front of the bench on Montreal. Don't play by Tampa Bay. The puck bouncing back out. Chasing it out. Delay outside. The go back on the defensive zone Montreal Canadiens with 6 minutes 25 to go remaining on this game. Go back now on the Montreal. They're going to regroup. A long stretch pass. Opposite corner. Attacking VASILEVSKIY is coming off. Shoot the puck. Over the right shoulder of VASILEVSKIY. The puck bouncing back at the line. Shut up again by the shootout by the shot by the Montreal. The right defenseman leaves the miss in the net. Recovery by Edmond. Edmond lobbed the puck behind and intercept by Montreal. And attacking by Kubiak. Coming to the red line. Lobbed the puck with VASILEVSKIY. Ran the puck on the board. Chased by Montreal to the board. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The puck bouncing back. But again, another winning battle for the Montreal. Shoot the puck. Missed the net completely. Recovery by Cernak maybe leave the puck to the blind. Intercept by Montreal. Go back to opposite corner. Montreal don't play puck again to VASILEVSKIY. Intercept the puck on the left corner and go leave the puck to Perpix in front of RHP. Intercept now by Montreal. The puck bouncing back. Tampa Bay struggle again all night long on defensive by the pressure. Montreal, we have to give credit for Montreal how they bounce back after they lost 5-3 in Tampa. Again, Tampa Bay the winner of the last 3 Stanley Cup. 2 of them back to back. Anyhow. Go back on defensive zone. Tampa Bay hold the puck. And Montreal intercept the puck. Go back to the right corner. Back to Pitlick. Pitlick return the puck behind to Justin Barron. Barron now on offensive zone. Bring the puck on the board. Intercept by Tampa Bay Lightning. Bad play by the Montreal. Shoot back door. And goal. Wow. The Tampa Bay Lightning guys score a turnover by Justin Barron on defensive zone. And that win on the back door. Bat Maroon score. They gave that goal. Barron's come to the bench. Not very happy about that one over there. Really bad time management by Pitlick and Barron about that. Pitlick decided to return the puck behind. And Barron did not look about that player to the board. It was Corey Perry. And that goal gave this game more some live for the Tampa Bay Lightning and finishing strong. Maroon scored his 3rd goal of the year this season. I think for Maroon, it's his 2nd goal against the Montreal Canadiens this year. Anyhow, so that's what we got right now. And we're going to go back now on the neutral zone. Justin Barron now on the bench, shaking his head. He knows he make a mistake. That's what is happening with the young rookies, guys. Barron, not very happy at the bench. 5:06 to go remaining, guys. Now winning by the puck by the Montreal Canadiens. Going to dump the puck at the right corner of VASILEVSKIY. Intercept the puck. You can see now the momentum could shift for the rest of the game. It's not the same. Colton and Perry got an assist. Go back now. Pasternak pass the puck now behind Montembeau. Fraser by Nick Paul in front of Chris Whiteman. Pass the puck to Kovacevic. The puck stuck in the corner. Winning by Killorn. Killorn pass the puck to Paul. Paul recovery. Back to Killorn. Killorn to the blue line. Go back now. Pasternak to the puck. Montembeau make a save. Wow, what a great save by Montembeau through the everybody. But it's time, guys, for what? The final countdown at the Bell Center. That's it. That's all. 4:33 to go remaining at the Bell Center. Montreal Canadiens 3 at the Tampa Bay Lightning 2. Tampa Bay just cut the lead from 2-1 with a goal of Pat Maroon, third of the year, set by Perry and Ross Colton. Can Montreal handling the Tampa Bay Lightning? The Tampa Bay have now 33 shots against Montembeau. Montembeau again under great performance between the pipe tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back now. Mr. Willie Snyder is in the house. Francois Pitt is in the house. Gary is what we wish for at the start of the season. An entertaining rebuild. Well done. Go Abs, go. You're absolutely right about this. Tie again 2-2, Dave. And that's what we got. Go back now on the check the score around the league, guys. The Rangers guy 2-2. Wow, it was 1-0. Now it's 2-2. Flyers winning 5-2. The Devil 1-1. The Predator 6-3. The Browns 2-1, the Montreal 3. The Blue Jacket guy tied the game 5-5. Wow. And the Islander winning 3-1. The Jet 2-1 now. The Red Wing Blues 2-2. The Kraken 2-1. Really interesting night tonight around the NHL. The shot at the third period, 10-3 for advantage at Tampa Bay Lightning. Carolina and Rangers going to follow it, guys. All the game after this game is over. We're going to try to catch up with the most what going on. NHL Roger is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Roger. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. We appreciate all the light we got tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. We're going to finish strong this game between the Montreal and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Montembeau saved 31 of the 33 shots he faced tonight at the Bell Center. Face up at the left side of Samuel Montembeau. Saved by Saval, the puck bouncing back and get out of the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Hold the puck now in front of the bench. Don't play the puck on the right side. Radish going to recover the puck and they go behind VASILEVSKIY. Hold the puck a little bit more. Set up the breakout. 4:17 to go. Radish on the right side. VASILEVSKIY get out. It's getting out. Pass the point to the zone. Tip by the Tampa Bay Lightning. No chance. The puck bouncing back again to Radish. Going to set up again the breakout. Brandon Point is on the ice with Kucherov. Go Didi. Set up now. Pass the puck to Kucherov. Kucherov the red line. Pass the puck. Kick out to Sergachev. Allow the puck to the right side. Montembeau. We have outside of the blue line. Going to reset on the neutral zone. Set up the face-off. We have to wait for the puck drop between both teams. Go Jacket. Go for Francois. About this, OV score again tonight. William, yeah, 40 of the years for him. Roger is on the call. Like he said. Well, Roger, you have to go. You just got a phone call right now. You have a very important call to go at the apartment 406. Some kind of plumbing problem right now on the floor. So checking this 406, Rogers, you have to show up over there very soon. You can. So Roger is on the call. Go back now for Montreal. Don't play puck behind the net. Set up now. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Puck get a go. Got to turn around the puck and go back on the right corner. Montreal keep the puck by Belzil. By the puck to Edmondson, return the puck to Hoffman. Hoffman back again to Belzil, back to Edmondson. Show the puck Didi, set up now by Montreal. Don't play puck in the left corner by Hoffman. Intercept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Coming now in front of the bench of the Montreal Canadiens. Set up now, intercept by the Montreal. Barron pass the puck. Long stretch pass now to Hoffman. Hoffman hold the puck a little bit more. We have 3 minutes to go remaining on this period. Go back on the right corner. Go back behind the net, set up by the Tampa Bay Lightning, go back to the opposite corner, go back in front of the bench of the Tampa Bay. And then Montreal lose the puck, recovered by Josh Anderson. Anderson pass the puck to Doc. Battle now, don't play puck at the right side of VASILEVSKIY. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens, 2:45. At some point, VASILEVSKIY is going to leave the building, going back on the bench for an empty net. Turn around by the Tampa Bay Lightning, hold the puck on the right side of Montembeault. Go back now behind the net, show the puck around the board, back again to Sonak. Sonak go back, do the D, get out of the zone offensively for Sergachev, going to regroup and set up, regroup on defensive zone. Sonak pass the puck to the board, dumping the ball at the right side of the Montembeault, chasing now by Alzeman. Anyway, go recovery by the Montreal, don't pay point defensive zone. First one to get that is Edmund. Edmund now go DD, set up now by Janot. Janot pass the puck to Edmund, back to Janot. Janot at the blind, go back at the red line. Janot control the puck, don't pay puck, right corner. And VASILEVSKIY and direction on the bench. 6 versus 5. Go back now by VASILEVSKIY, use the ball, don't pay the puck in neutral zone. Set up now Montreal Canadiens, set up now by the... No, VASILEVSKIY return behind the on the bench, on the between the crease. Between the pipe and the crease, go back by Montreal, don't play the puck. Now 1:42. This is key. Don't play puck behind the net. Back to Doc, and Montreal buys some time behind the net. Keep control the puck behind. We have a battle on the right corner. Set up now on the left side. Edmund still the puck. Edmund now on the right corner. Control the puck and find the neutral zone. Don't play the puck, and Montreal goes to recovery. 1:25 to go. Montreal lob the puck all the way back on the neutral zone. Set up now by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Battle now, go back in front, and now Montreal taking on the right corner. Now, hold the puck now, hit the puck deep zone. Time management, Montreal is very important for VASILEVSKIY. And with Belzin on the ice, recovery now by the Tampa Bay. Go back to Sergachev. Sergachev recovery to the D. 1 minute to go remaining, guys, at the Bell Center. Can Montreal hanging there until the end? Attacking up by Sergachev, lob the puck. Now VASILEVSKIY go back on the bench. 6 versus 5. The puck behind the Montembeault. Chased by Belzin. Kellon still the puck. Go back now by the Tampa Bay. Perry put some pressure with Savard, helping went out by a Point. Point, Edmondson, Savard, Perry, the puck stuck right there. The puck, great play. Savard play an amazing, great play right now. Hit the puck right there. The puck stuck right there. The puck again, Savard keep the puck the right side. Montreal attacking now. Lob the puck all the way back on the right corner. Great play by Montreal attacking by Anderson. Anderson battle for the puck. All the way back over there. We have no call on that one. We'll turn around. It will be interesting. Let's see if we have a call over there. Anderson knock right there. Anderson is hurt back there. Henderson is on the pain on the ice at that moment. It will be interesting to see that. Henderson now not very happy about that. I don't know is the body, the wrist, or the knees, but something we have to follow up about that one over there. And he battled for that one over there. He go back, hit, and then he knock. I don't know why. Wow. Not a good news. Sergachev does this. He go back on his back, so I think it could be a lower back problem for Anderson or his leg. That's something I follow up about that one. And the legs of Anderson, guys, not looking good. Wow. Another one out. Very bad news for the Montreal Canadiens. 26.4 seconds to go remaining. It's not what you're looking for. Anderson right now on the one leg. And we'll see if we have a penalty or not for that one. Anderson walking on one, yeah, but you can see right now is a pain for him. And the referee all together right now. I don't know if we got the call or not. Come on, referee, for Luke. I don't know why you don't call this a tripping. Is angle. Not looking good on that one over there. Is angle. Jake, the last ball is going to be tied up. If it is been deemed that Toronto will win. Go back over there. Face up now in neutral zone. Nick Ziski hold the puck right there. Go back now, winning by Ziski. Go back on the left corner. Battle now with Sergachev, run the puck on the board. Now attacking by Brennan Point. Veskiy back on the bench. Turn around for the Montreal Canadiens. And now the Tampa Bay turn around. Go back now and find the bench. Go leave the puck behind to Sergachev. Leave the puck now. Sergachev down the puck behind Montabo. 7 seconds to go remaining. 5 seconds to go remaining to Savard. Savard plays the puck around the board. Tampa puck. The puck bouncing back outside the zone. And the Montreal Canadiens did it again. They beat your Tampa Bay Lightning tonight by the score of 3-2. What a great performance. Samuel Montembeault tonight between the pipe. Stop again. 31 to 33 shot he faced tonight. This game is over between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And this stopped the streak of ANDREI VASILEVSKIY since 2018 with 11 W. And the Montreal Canadiens gave him his first loss against the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. Two teams, Toronto and the Tampa Bay right now, are not looking good for the last couple of games. And that way, Kirby Dach, 13th of the year. Mike Madison is 8th with a goal-winning game. And Jonathan Drouin is 2nd of the season. That gave the W for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, Samuel Montembeault said it. Nick Ziski had 2 assists. We have a super chat of the Mr.
Super Chat.
Larry. Super Chat. Reverse. Chop, chop, chop. $10 for the super chat of Mr. Larry. Thanks so much for the super chat. Some hype. We love it. Third star of the game, Mike Madison for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Samuel Montembeault got it. The first star of the night. The second star was Mike Madison, guys. So congratulations, guys, for the Montreal Canadiens. Thanks so much, everybody. We're going to go around the league. What's going on tonight? And we'll see what we got. The Hurricane guy take the lead 3-2 against the New York Rangers. Unbelievable. Again, the Rangers losing 3-2. The Flyers 6-3. The Predators 7-3. 1-1 the Devils. The Browns 2-1. The Canadiens won by a score 3-2. The Capitals take the lead 6-5. The Islanders now take the lead 3-2. Again, Clutterbuck scored a second goal of the night. The Jet lead 2-1. The Blues, we try to catch up the Devils if we can. I'm not sure we can do that. 1, 2, 3. We're going to see that. The Montreal Canadiens win tonight by the score of the 3-2. A lot of a surprise game tonight in NHL. We're going to go through to see the Islanders and McGinley tumble the puck, and as they come back and score, Jake McEnroe. Subscriber, the app for live. Welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. We really appreciate the Flyers right now 6-3. We're going to go to New Jersey Devils again, the Minnesota Wild, with 1:50 to go remaining on overtime. Jake want the score for the relief game. It was 4-2 the last time I watched between them. Yep, 4-2 Islanders. Go back now on the defensive setup. Marino back to Nico Shire. Shire hold the puck now. Draw the puck to Jack Hughes. Show the puck. Blast shot over. Recovery by Minnesota. But the puck bouncing back on defensive zone. Set up by John Marino for the New Jersey Devils. Go back now with 1:19. Pass the puck. Turn around by the Devils. By the wall. And going to set up now. Skating by the puck at the blue line. At the main end of Anderson's zone. Go back and find around. Wrap up the puck. Back to Owenson. Pack the puck now to Moldy. Boldy hold the puck at the blue line. Set up now by Mike Boldy. We are right now, guys, on overtime coverage. NHL. Go back on the right side. Klember's coming out. Klember turn around. Shoot the puck in the left corner. Battle with Bondi. Protect the puck. Battle for the Devils. Recovered by Jack Hughes behind the net. We have right now 45 seconds remaining on this period. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens, by the Devils. Go back and find the bench of the Devils. Turn around, go back by the Vanet check and pass the puck to right corner. Reset by the Devils. Go back on the right corner. Go back by Timo Meier. Meier control the puck. Meier attacking now. Meier keep control the puck on the left side. Meier drop the puck, lose the puck, intercept by the Devils, by the wall. No call on that one. And now the wall on the attacking. 2 versus 1. Klemberg is coming out, a 2-1. Shoot the puck. Vanecek make a save, rebound for the Devils. Go back to opposite corner. And the Devils are 3 versus 2 opposite side. The Devils coming out, hold the puck a little bit more. Shoot the puck and hit the post. Turn around. Now breakaway by Boldy. On breakaway against Vanecek with 3 seconds to go. It's coming in the back zone. They shoot the puck. And the but at 0.02. And the wall beat the New Jersey Devils tonight by the score of 3-2. Another turnover by the Devils tonight at this game. That's what we got. Again, the Devils are going home with only 1 point. The Minnesota Wild guys, this is the game of the year for them to keep them in the race to stay in the top best 3 team in the Central Division. We have a special goal at 0.02, the goal by Matt Boldy. Go back now on the overtime game. We're going to be back very shortly, guys. We're going to give you a short break here. Don't go nowhere. And we're going to go back right away here. For the super chat, Mr. Larry, by the way. What a great increase tonight in hockey. Unbelievable tonight around the Hurricanes come back to beat the Rangers 3-2. The Flyers beat the Tampa 6-3. The Wild beat the Devils 2-1. The Nashville beat the Buffalo 7-3. The Boston beat the Senators 2-1. The Montreal Canadiens beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Blue Jacket guy tied the game 6-6 at the 6th second at the end of the game. Unbelievable. Don't go nowhere because they have so many things going around the league, guys. Unbelievable. The Blue Jacket tied the game. I'm going to see it was game over there. 13 game in action tonight. We have a lot of action left and right. And that's what happening. Boston still winning 2-1, I believe. Now, Boston won tonight, but they scored 2-1, by the way. This game is over. Good night, guys. See you next time around at Carolina Ren My Night. Sorry to hear that, Dave, about your New York Rangers. Last night, my mom is saying I can teach a lot about respect NHL about that one. No appeal. I read tonight 13 game in NHL. We cannot get there tonight. Blue Jacket are going into overtime in Chicago. Yes, yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's a good news for the Chicago Blackhawks. If you follow them. Wow, what a crazy night tonight. I think right now, guys, I'm I'm only 1-8 right now. 2 and it's going to be a tough night for me on the prediction tonight. Trusting Buffalo to win is like trusting Pittsburgh to win run with Kings. You're absolutely about this one over there. I don't think the league will ever win a playoff round in their lifetime. That's how bad the organization is. 7 years, a complete garbage. Good night, Danny, coach, and the best friend of the nation. Good night, Dave. Thanks so much for the super chat tonight. You're welcome, Harry. Good night. Good night, Harry. Wow, what a crazy night tonight and around the league. That's what we got tonight around the Hockey National Show. Try to get what's going on left and right. We cannot get I tried to get the game between the Capitals and the Blue Jacket guys. Would you be doing the playoff after the HABS lose? Yes, Larry. I follow the playoff. Usually I get the best series, Larry. So I will definitely follow different team for sure. Try to get Columbus guy. Cannot get the game. Game number 8 is Toronto. I can go back a little bit later. Bonne nuit, mon Harry. We'll wait for the puck drop back and over time for the Columbus Blue Jacket. Madison is played like a Norris. I agree with you, Gary, about that. Gogol, good night, coach, everybody. Thanks so much, Gogol. Account to be with us tonight. Thanks so much for all the likes. You get more likes, that'd be great, if you don't mind. Parfait, mon homme. Parfait, mon Harry. Montreal beat tonight the Tampa Bay Lightning by the score 3-2 with the W of the Flyers. That helping Montreal to stay, but that'll give them 6 points out for the Anaheim. There's going to be almost the end. We're going to go get the New York Islanders, guys. 10 minutes, 45 to go remaining. The New York Islanders 4 and the Toronto Maple Leafs 2. Wow. Amazing to see Toronto that way over there. 3:45 to go. Capitals again a Blue Jacket. We're still 6-6 tonight between both teams. This is hopefully all not here too, right? No problem, Larry. Good for it. Not over. Danny, for sure. Madison would be the league best defenseman right now, Gary. Yeah, I agree with you. Honestly, he's doing very well. Oops, 5-2 Danny. About that one over there. Go back now. Shoot a puck. Rebound in front of the net. Samson make a save. And the Islanders guy beat right now the Toronto Maple Leafs by the score of 5-2. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. And that W helping Samsonov play a puck all the way back. Flick around the board. The puck bouncing back in front of him. Another bad play by Samsonov. And that gave them the puck between the legs. And they have McCabe. They have Lafferty, Lindgren right there. And Oldstrom push the puck. And that's it. That's all. And the Islanders take the lead 5-2 against the Tampa Bay, against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, now it's overlooked. I'm really, really hoping the Blue Jacket win tonight. 2:47 to go remaining. I'm really, really hoping. Look, no worry, Danny. I still said the Leafs will beat the Tampa in the playoff. It's funny when you think about this. The Blue Jacket guy win against the Capitals tonight by the score 7-6. The Blue Jacket just beat the Capitals in overtime. Amazing, amazing night of surprise in NHL, guys. And I'm only unbelievable It would be fun if the Detroit and the Canadiens can win tonight. The Kraken, they lead 3-1 against the Star, guys, at the second period. Unbelievable night of hockey right now here. It's going to be my worst prediction evening I never did and since I do this. So, guys, I'm 1-10. I'm 1-10 on prediction tonight. 1-10 on the prediction tonight. A lot of upset game tonight, Danny. Yep, so right. Leaf Legends Fire going 22 shot. Wow. Blue Jacket win. Yep, so right about that one there. If you look about the standing right now, guys, for the wild card, the Florida Panthers have 1 point in front of the Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh now have 1 game in hands. The New York Islanders, if they win tonight, are going to have 3 points in front of Florida Panthers and 4 points in front of the Pittsburgh with 2 games in hands. That will helping them. The Nashville win tonight, guys, are 3 points behind the Winnipeg Jets with 2 games in hand. But now the Jets are winning tonight. The Jets cannot lose tonight against Arizona Coyotes. They cannot do that. On the league side, the Montreal Canadiens with the W tonight are still at 28. They have 2 points behind the Flyers, and they have 3 points behind the Arizona. And they have now 6 points in front of Anaheim. They just shut down now Anaheim. So the Montreal Canadiens right now are going to maybe finish 28. They play the Columbus Blue Jackets Saturday night, by the way. So really interesting night. Get the gel ready. Yes, for me. The Brown one. Is that your one? Yes, Stu. This is my only game I got tonight, Stu. Well, I think Luke does not on his me. Gary, Tampa third line, 5th and 6th defensive, not the same yet. Pass it. What said Gary about that? I led the game, outswing game. I want to see the Leaf visit Boston. Luke Leverson wants to see the Leaf against the Boston Bruins. Yes, that's not a bad idea. If you think about that, for sure. After 2 periods, the Jets winning only 2-1. After 2 periods, the Blues 2-1, 2-2 against Detroit. And the Kraken guys are winning after the game 3-1 against the Star. Wow. Yes, the playoff guy is a trend game for sure in NHL. Woody in the house. Everybody talk each other. Okay, Cole is black. Yes, tell me. Thank you. If Nick name is Look Kelly. Wow. I'm watching right now the Islanders versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Copisalo run. In my opinion, I'll go with Copisalo. I know he deserved that co-play, but I think I would start with Copisalo. If you think about the number. I think Corporation have a better number. If something happening now, you can back with Copley. On my opinion. Anybody can win on any night because of how the close days team out talent each other. You're absolutely right about that. Have a good night, Roger. Not a problem. Yes, I agree with you. Like you talk about Pierre Dorion, I believe he should make that chant a bit earlier. Yeah. It's hard to choose. Copley has played so well, but I would go with Gus Pesaro as well. Sent the as good playoff. Yes, that's my point. And what run if it does not work, right? After 2 game example, you can come back with Copley. That would be my suggestion. But again, you still have 10 more games to play for the Kings. But look, the Kings are looking great, by the way. Empty net went out for Toronto Maple Leaf guy with 6 minutes to go remaining. Empty net. Wow. We have a goal for the New York Islanders, 6-2, an empty net. Wow. Wow. Coach, do you see a team like Chicago try to tank to get better? I probably think they will be in Arizona with Matthews. I don't know, Willie. I think you can see everybody try to win. Montreal try. Anaheim try. You can see tonight Arizona have a 4th straight. Columbus win tonight. I don't see any team try to tank. Chicago have a good run the last couple of weeks. And Columbus went out. Like I said, they just beat tonight. So no, I think they would finish what they're supposed to finish, and then the lottery would decide who's going to get it. It's too hard to see exactly who's going to winning the NHL. It's coming for the draft anyway, so everybody can get it. Look like the small thing in the line and for the win, and not like did days one team would dominate the other club. Yeah, I'm sorry, Larry, about that one over there. Anderson down, next man up. Keep the train rolling. Choo. You're absolutely right about this, Gary. Not looking good for the right foot Anderson. Will be interesting if it's a broken one or just a sprain. That will be interesting about that. Thanks so much to Pidasso for a member of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Come on, thank you. Not very kind of used to do that for the Hockey Nation Show. I thought it's a crap shit new owners. We have to spend at least $2 billion with the Le Bredon flat project. Luke said about the Ottawa Senator. Ottawa Senator guys, again last tonight, but the playoff for them is over. How many teams will have a new coach next season? Anaheim. Great question. Let's see what we got here. Columbus, no. San Jose, no. Chicago, no. Anaheim, yes. Peter Laviolette at Washington, I don't see that. Ottawa will be interesting. Ottawa, guys, we don't know because they have a new owners. We don't know the GM will stay there or they will keep him. That'll be possible there. The Calgary have still one more year. They have a new GM. Possible they get settled out. So two there. Pittsburgh not go nowhere. Nashville nowhere. Florida nowhere. Islanders nowhere. Winnipeg nowhere. Seattle nowhere. Edmonton nowhere. Colorado nowhere. Dallas nowhere. Tampa Bay, Minnesota, Los Angeles. No. So one for sure on my eyes, and possible two more, and that's it. That's all. So not more at three coaches run, in my opinion. Chasson score another one. Coach, I think, is get a shot in Detroit next year. Well, he's going to get a chance, right? I don't know if he will stay there. The depth of the Detroit KLS is so deep, but you never know. For sure, I would not spend more for Ottawa. Look, yeah, they look like it's $925 million. Look, the purchase of that one. Over at 4.7 new head coach over under KNS. Thanks so much to every kind of you. Again, for the playoff guys, I really go with the series. What's going around the league? What's the benefit now? The only thing now, I know some of you are big fan of Toronto Maple Leaf. I'm not sure if I'm going to follow up. I will tell you why. And because the Sportnet present the game live on YouTube channel and everybody go there. So it lost a little bit my interest to do that. Now, I would definitely follow the Colorado Avalanche, the Edmonton Oilers, for sure. Then I'm going to pick it up the first round, maybe the Devils and then the Rangers, if the case, or the that would be my prediction of the playoff. I think the Edmonton and Colorado bring some kind of fun to watch. And again, just because Steve Dangle and everybody else does the Toronto, I don't know it's worth it to do that. We have a fight now, Toronto and Martin. Atchery now get killed all the way back over there by Martin. Go back all the way. Atchery got lucky, but Martin put him down right away. And that's it. That's all. Martin stopped right away to beat Atchery about that one over there. So not a good impression of Noah Atchery again, the Islanders. We know Atchery hit Nelson at the beginning of the game, and Nelson left the game. Wow. Did you hear Coach Betnau have a contract? Yep. We talked about this at the beginning of that one. Marco, money get the next start. Wow. Islanders score, guys. Another one. I would be on Marco. I will send Jake Allen Saturday, Thursday. I will keep Montembeault Saturday again at Columbus Blue Jacket. Tip in front of the net, and it's 7-2, guys, for the New York Islanders. Adam, welcome aboard. Adam Berger, what a game. 7-2 Islanders. Monté va être numéro 1 l'année prochaine, c'est sûr. KLS has built quite the dynasty about that. Thanks so much for all the likes tonight, guys. I appreciate that. Alan O'Dush, Luc Lafortune, about the 10 years deal in shot from the 6 for Jose. Yeah, we talk about this tonight. That Gilgit was not in the game shape tonight. He looked exhausted all night. I have the reason for him. Wish him to better. Since the end of the season, you're absolutely right, Dixon, about him. If the league cannot beat, and you're going to know how they can beat the Bulls in the playoff. Honestly, it's two teams struggle. Like Tampa Bay are not better. Tampa Bay are what 4-5-1 the last 10 game. They lost the Devils. They lost Montreal tonight. On the road, they are 16-18-1, I believe. They cannot win on the road, and that will hurt them in the playoff. But again, on the Toronto, who do you put in the net? Murray or Samsonov? And Toronto, they've been never won anything yet. So I don't know. Really strange team. Both team when they go to the playoff. Nate, pardon, there, run. I'm going to try to see if it works on same account. Samsung is Alex. Yeah, usually guys play on the adrenaline first couple of game, then they slow down. I did not get that a lot from him. Very worried about what do about him long term. The Wild beat the Devils, yes, KLS, at 0.02 seconds of the game on overtime. Breaking news, Goalie season is over and goal injury. Marco, yep, you're absolutely about that one, Marco. Then maybe Anderson. True look. KLS, one regular loss in the last 15 games on fire and under the radar. Yes, exactly like the Los Angeles Kings about that, Marco Labi. Yeah, feel the same. I miss the old Gallagher. Actually, yeah, as soon as guys play on the alternate first couple of games and then they slow down, does not get that all from him. Very worried about what do you do about him long term. The final score, guy, Islanders 7 and Toronto 2. This game is over. So, if you are fans of the Toronto, you said, oh, that's okay, not big deal. The Ducks, that you know what? You complete the game tonight. Why not the Ducks beat the Calgary Flame tonight and the Vancouver Canucks beat the Golden Knight? That would be the night of the bad prediction. Seattle beat right now. And why not Detroit beat the Blues? That would be a night of worse in each other. Gotta go header on here. Look, would cost up 2.48 years to buy Gallagher out. You're absolutely right about that. Any one Japan 3 World Final. Awesome. I love Gallagher. Look and name one of my dogs after him. Yeah, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. We gotta go, right? That will little bit the Luchik, the Louis Erickson, and many of them, UEL. Those, when I said that, guy, is because that's what they are. Jones is the app said your dog. Wow, look. Marco, I have a cat named Gallagher too. Here we go. Karen was a big fan of the Brendan Gallagher, by the way. You know, he gave a lot for the Montreal Canadiens. You cannot complain about that, right? He did a good, uh, very good for the Montreal, but at the end, um, you know, his injury catch him up, unfortunately. Yeah, something like that, Marco. Okay, as greater heart. Yes, you cannot blame the guy. The guy has nothing to do. It's just the body don't follow anymore. Like it's too demanding for him. Like he cannot. And like Martin who said today, he needs to reinvent himself. And Gallagher never been a great skater, and now the game is about skating. So he would struggle about that one there. He would pay the price, but I don't think so. It would be uh, benefit for the Montreal a long term. I think this is going to be one more year, 2 more years, and he's going to shut down himself after that because the body will not be there anymore. Goalie season over. Sprained ankle, Gary Connery. Yep. Gary remind me of the Gallagher for Tampa. Body broke down because he played so hard. Point at this. Anderson, it's fini pour la saison. Possible. Usually, Nicolas, that we take him at least 7 to 10 days. Sprained ankle. You have sprained kind of the sprained ankle in the hockey, right? By number 1, 2, and 3. And usually consider this at least a minimum 1 week. That will give them Montreal Canadiens about 10 more days after that. The flank guy take the lead 1-0. At 37 seconds of the game, the Flame take the lead 1-0 against Anaheim. Possible, Nicolas. And I don't know it will worth it for him. So what happening, coach now? But they will wait for Sean Farrell. Possible they call up Emil Henneman. If he's out, I think Henneman can play with Montreal now. And Sean Farrell played this weekend. Sean Farrell, if they lose this weekend, their season is over. So Sean Farrell can sign a contract with them. So very interesting new developments coming from Montreal Canadiens in the next couple of days about the situation for the roster. And now they can call back Anthony Richard, but they will prefer to leave Richard and Laval Rocket right now. If Ellis is ready, does he take the Anderson spot in the second line? I think yes. I agree with you. Now, Jesse Leonard could be another one there for sure. He can play if he feel not sick anymore. If you can translate only Hart into Drouin, you would have a great players. Some people look will say it's impossible. Reste 11 matchs et tu le fais jouer. Il va en manquer une coupe, Nicolas. Il ne jouera pas jeudi soir, il ne jouera pas samedi. Donc, il va rester à peu près 9 matchs après ça. Donc, ça va dépendre de ses conditions, sa condition. Mais si je suis Montréal, je ne le force pas à revenir. Ça ne vaut plus la peine. Puis peut-être que ça donnerait la chance à Sean Farrell pour autres players de joindre de Montréal Canadien. I will not trust Ab Mitchell team with that transplant. Look, Sean Farrell is on his way. Yes, very soon. Même nombre de points Anderson cette année que l'an dernier, passé 32. RJ tomorrow, Colorado, Pittsburgh, and Arizona, Edmonton. Thanks so much, RJ. Kraken 3-1, the Blues 2-2, the Jet 2-1. 5 more game in action right now. So, Blit, le Doc, Kinner, Marco. I did not see yet. Can use. I know you talk about different things, but I didn't watch it yet, Marco. Yann, bonsoir de retour. Mon Yann de retour avec nous ce soir. Thank you for the likes. So he thinks the Habs are 3 years away from playoff. He does not plan to sign 20 years old player, one more trade like Dak to spin up top. Exactly what I always said. You're not going to plan to sign 28 years old. Do you think with all the injury, it's a result of playing a style we play high tempo pace? Not really, Gary. Look, Anderson guy hit the net after he fall. He cannot complain about that. Just unlucky, Gary. Just just unlucky. Barkov on Goalie, and White on Goalie, and then it's just unlucky. Knee, Jake Evans on the face-off, unlucky. I would not say you're not right or this. I don't feel this. I don't think it's really because of that. It's just the nature of the game, guys. This is the game it is now. But Montreal is unlucky about injuries. That you can see that. Maybe there's not help the situation sometimes. I understand that, but look about injuries for some players. You're going to see that. To me, it was a signal that they will not sign a PLD. Well, I think for me, it was Marco. You're not going to trade for him for sure. Oh, yeah. Remember Jake Evans? Exactly. So, broken foot for Gallagher. You cannot do anything about it, And I can understand you, Gary, about that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. The sign has been there before, Marco. Qui est encore blessé aujourd'hui? Josh Anderson, Yann at the end of the game, and then they announced Caden Coley is returning with Montreal for the rest of the season. Pas de problème, mon Yann. Pas de plaisir. Nine minutes to go remaining, guys, between the Jet and the Arizona. Still at 2-1 for the Jet. 28 shot for the Arizona, guys, tonight. $85 like, not too bad night, Stu, about this for sure. I think overall we'd be pretty good. And, we'll be back tomorrow night, guys, for the AB Daily News. Tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. And then tomorrow night, we are back at 6 o'clock with a warm-up show. Only 2 games. So I think we'll be live. If not, we'll let you know. and then we'll be back with a show at 9 o'clock. Thanks so much, Marco. I will see you next time. 11 o'clock a.m. to the show, Glenn. Congratulations, Marco, for your new home and Asbury. Congratulations about that. And before we leave, guys, we want to remind everybody, good luck for Jose Donardi and our TAP family, Roger Delaney, and we have Richard Mullen. We have, I missed one. Speed recovery for each one of them, guys. Hopefully, everything will be a little bit better. What a great night of hockey again, Montreal offered to the fans of the Bleu Blanc Rouge. Yes, we want to finish lower we can, but at the end of the day, guys, we have to give credit for what they did tonight. They bounced back. A great performance for Simon Montembeault and many others. Mike Madison, Nick Suzuki, and many others. Kirby Dak back in the lineup. He showed exactly what he looked like. And walking the dog for sure, Marco. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you like you do all the time. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much. All the moderators of the Hockey National Show, all the members support the Hockey National Show. Thank you. All the super chat we got tonight, Larry, Dave, Real Deal, and many others. Thanks so much for the super chat. Danny did one. And if I forgot one, I apologize. And then, of course, the people in the chat, thanks so much to be really good people in the chat and respect, and most to be friends with everybody in the chat. We're really, really grateful and thankful. Until the next time, my friends, remember, be well, BL. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? 2023. An amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks so much. All the moderators tonight. Have look forward to seeing you next time. Good night, everybody. Of course, we love you, people. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, good night, buddy. Good night, Gary. William. Thanks so much. Alexandre Maillard. Thank you. Marco, Yann, Audrey, Nicolas.